First follow Komiksman podcast. Please share this live video to your friends, to everybody you know who would appreciate. And also, check out, follow our channels in YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and obviously in Facebook. And yun. I'm still not used to this, but yung kasama ko dito is very used to these kinds of things. One of the, I don't know. He's a seasoned veteran in what I do, and I'm gonna see if I can get some pointers by watching him. And of course, he is Kel Fabie. Kel Fabie is in the house.
Wow. Wow. Good evening, everyone.
All right.
It's great to be here tonight at the Powerful Komiksman podcast. Wow. 14 episodes in.
14 episodes minus the trial episodes. So the official episodes, this is the 7th with a guest. Yun ang mga
Yeah. But still, not bad.
Yeah.
That's a pretty steady output for what? 2 months?
No, not even.
2
Just
weeks.
5 weeks.
5 weeks. There you go.
In. Yeah, so powerful.
Yeah.
And of course, Mr. Kel Fabie here is a magician, a comedian, a mentalist, not just the regular magician. Magkaiba ba yun?
Magkaiba, pero wag natin sabing not just. I mean, we're not gonna knock magic here because
No,
I love it. There's a slight difference, pero I don't mind. You call me a magician, call me a mentalist, tell me I'm doing tricks, tell me I'm doing routine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like semantics, whatever.
And he's also a writer, a social commentator, writing for crack.com and 8list.ph.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And he is also, itong pinaka-importante the leading authority in the Philippines about Rick Astley.
Yes, thank you. Finally.
Yan dapat meron. Hinanda ko yung
Bala ka ba yung big roll ako?
Hindi, nalimutan ko pa. I missed the opportunity. Maybe next time.
Next time.
Okay, so how did that happen?
Wow. I fell in love with yung Rick roll. Alam mo yung meme na yan, diba? Like, kung ano sasabihin, pare, check mo tong video na to. Scandal. Pagtingin mo, sumasayaw si Rick Astley, diba?
Have you seen the website na intended for You've Got Rick Rolled?
Yeah. So alam mo yun, it was super funny. Like, 2008, and then 2007 siya nag-start, mga ganon. And the next thing I knew, 2008, I was at the time with the Campus 99.5. So hindi pa siya RT. Nag-reformat siya. Tapos naging Campus 99.5 siya. Hindi pa siya bumabalik sa RT. And biglang, Ovation Productions brings you Rick Astley live in concert. Holy crap! I had to get tickets. So, naging fan ako because of the meme. Yung joke ended up making it a sincere fandom for me.
Okay, so kala ko parang bata ka pa lang talaga.
Well, medyo. Kasi diba, Roderick Paulate.
Sino bang hindi?
Diba, Roderick Paulate. Sobrang idol ko si Roderick Paulate.
And in my opinion, you have surpassed Roderick Paulate and being the Rick Astley guy. So that's quite an achievement if you ask me.
Wow, that is high praise.
Anyway.
Wow, my life is complete, guys. My life is complete.
Yeah, I just remember that because when I checked his Twitter account, it's Rick picture with Rick Astley.
Yeah, it is.
So you met him?
I've met him nung first time siyang nag-concert dito. He actually had pre-party sa Alchemy. And the thing is, the owner of Alchemy is sila Don Puno. So I was friends with Don Puno, and I really begged him to let me gate crash the party just so I could see Rick Astley.
Well,
and at the time, magkamukha kami, di ba? At the time, pwede mo magkamala mag-ama.
How did it turn out? How was he?
It was super nice, but it was also super tired. Because, that's Alchemy. At the time, that was the club place to be. And that's not his scene. He's a very laid-back guy. The guy probably only danced for one song. Yung ibang songs talagang ballad lang siya na nakatayo lang ngayon.
Pero he's right now he's kind of when the meme started, parang ano siya parang well, you can say kakatawanan
Has
nung
been
time
na
na
eh.
yun, no?
Has
Diba?
been ang dating eh.
Pero
But it
ngayon,
revitalized his career to the point naglabas siyang bagong album. He's always on tour now. And, you know, what became a joke ended up becoming a second chance,
win.
a second win for him. And now he's enjoying his career kasi now it's on his terms. Nung bata siya, wow, I know this by heart. Nung bata siya, yung managers niya dictated his career and he didn't want that. So he went
it's probably cooler than ever.
Yeah,
Diba?
he's actually cooler than ever now, you know, except for probably for his daughter.
Oh, no, that's bad news for you, no. Most recent video na nakita ko is he jammed with Foo Fighters. The Foo
Yeah. He actually has a lot of rock songs na gusto niya. When you watch his live concerts, there will be a segment na magko-cover siya ng certain songs na you never expect him to cover. So there was a time kino-cover niya Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars.
Talaga?
And then kaya niya yun.
How did that sound?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
sorry.
then no problem. And then meron pa siya na kinover niya Highway to Hell, AC/DC.
Oh, talaga, teka.
Sige lang. We're having feedback. But it's okay. No worries.
Okay, so Martin Vicencio, Rickroll.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you have can you pin this in the sa message board na if they have questions they can ask Kel and me.
Sure. Wow.
we're gonna be talking about many things. Actually, hindi namin pinrepare to in any way, so we're gonna go impromptu. And you write for a lot of online magazine?
Well, I wrote for a bunch of online publications. I used to write for ano ba yung isang website? Philippine Online Chronicles under Vibal Publishing, and then 8list talaga doon ako medyo nakilala because from 2012 up to now I'm probably the most prolific writer sa buong website. Like maraming writers doon. Pero between me and the multiple pen names na ginagamit ko.
Talaga?
May mga pen name ako doon
Pen name ka pa pala.
Pag halimbawa, kasi I try my best na pag Kel Fabie, medyo may comedy yan. Pag seryosong list, hindi ko gagamitin yung Kel Fabie. May ibang name yan.
That's a tip.
Pag throwback list, may pen name din yan. Ganon. So, medyo may ganon akong conceit.
I like yung mga articles yung mga throwback pa. Where are they now?
Oo, yun. Yung mga ganun. Asap i-research nun. Kasi parang maghahanap ka, Pinoy Exchange ka normally babagsak. dun talaga eh.
Oo nga.
Sa Pinoy Exchange. And then it got easier and easier na the more recent ones, lahat sila nasa Twitter na.
Oo nga.
So you just have to find them on Twitter. And if once na-determine mo na sila talaga yun, just ask them what they're up to. They'll be more than happy to tell you. So suddenly yung Where Are They Now mo biglang malaman kasi na pre-interview mo na sila at nahanap mo na sila lahat.
So ganun, tagang todo research ka rin talaga.
As much as possible. Minsan papalya ka, hindi mo talaga makita.
Tama nga naman, no? It's easier kasi dati maghahanap ka pa sa mga archives diba?
Talagang maghahanap ka, but now it's a lot easier kasi syempre pwedeng nasa Twitter lang siya, nasa Instagram. So madlang sasagot naman yun eh.
Oo.
Diba? I mean, why wouldn't they want to tell you where they are if they still, there's former celebrities who still want people to remember them for their former celebrity.
Yeah. Oo nga, no. I suppose people would parang that kind of feeling will still be left behind.
Yeah.
Pag, after na longing na may nakakaalala pala sa'yo, ano?
Oo, syempre. So, it works perfectly fine. Unless, syempre, kung yung Where Are They Now mo, nakulong na pala. Parang lalo nung ginagawa ko yung TF Stars, Sabrina, ay, kinulong.
Oh my God, talaga?
Oo.
Bakit daw?
Hindi, at the time, carnapping. Tapos ngayon, drugs na, diba?
Napaghahalata ng mga genre natin dito.
Hindi, wala. Ang aking excuse, inassign lang sa akin yun ng editor ko.
Sabrina M, sino yun?
Sino si Sabrina M? Yung teenage witch.
Oo nga. Oo nga, no, Nickelodeon. Diba? Kel Fabie. So for how long have you been in radio, in broadcasting?
Wow. Way too long. Yung radio naman, I started professionally 2004. Nung pagka-graduate ko
2004.
actually. Professionally. Pero before that, I was already on radio because merong radio program yung school ko sa Don Bosco, Mandaluyong, sa high school, called Anak Gabay Mo. It was ano siya, DWXI. Excuse me. Sa 1314, that's the El Shaddai station.
El Shaddai.
Yung ano namin kasi, yung may-ari nung programa, member lang El Shaddai, so nadamay kami, di ba? So, ang title nung siya is Anak Gabay Mo. It was a show na youth-oriented program na mga bata yung nagbibigay ng advice. So, high school, grade school, nandun ako noon.
Okay.
So, I did that radio show since 90s.
So you were in high school?
96. Yeah, around high school. So,
Where?
Don Bosco,
Manda.
Manda. So, 95, 96, mga ganun, 94, 95, 96, I was there in that radio program. And then, nanalo yung show namin ng 5 ata na Catholic Mass Media Awards before nag-Hall of Fame.
Wow.
So, very, it's exactly what the Catholic Mass Media Awards are looking for. Youth-oriented show, puro issues ng kabataan, na bata ang nagbibigay ng advice. So, maganda pakinggan. Very feel-good story.
Ang bait mo naman.
Oo.
Ang bait mo nun
Kunwari. Yung pala, ginagamit ko lang yung stepping stone para sa kamunduhan.
Oo nga, no? Para kay Sabrina.
Hindi. Hindi. Nakikinig girlfriend ko ngayon. Hindi.
Okay. So,
Then after that, Radio 1, college, nasa Radio 1 ako, training on and off with, ang buddy ko na was Chico Garcia. Siya nag-train sa akin. Although, nung on-air training, si Del na mismo nagtitrain sa akin. Like, kasi si Del yung nasa
Delamar,
in charge ng...
Delamar, right?
Yeah, Delamar, as in, at the time. So, ang toka kasi nila, si Del ang in charge ng music, si Chico yung in charge ng entries ng top 10.
Okay.
So, nandun ako sa side ni Del. Doon ako nagpe-play ng songs, gano'n, tutuwa. At the time, mayroon pa nung carts. Pati yung commercials, naka-cart pa. Tapos, by the time naging wave ako ng 2004, Wave 891, ano na kami, MP3 na lahat. So,
Di ba Chico and Delamar, parang they started in Magic, di ba? Tapos
no. They started in RX 93.1, July 8.
Yeah.
And then they moved to 939 KCFM.
Tapos bumalik
After about a year,
diba?
tapos bumalik sila nung nagsara yung KC bumalik sa masa.
Well, that show parang nag-ano siya di ba? Parang it opened a new era for Philippine radio.
Dati lahat ng DJ solo flight. Lahat. Tapos
and also
biglang
yung mga intellectual discussion,
diba? Naging talk-oriented. Then, next thing you know, you have people like Mo Twister, King DJ Logan, other stalwarts na nagtaguyod nung ganong klaseng radyo. To the point na pati masa, may ganon na rin. Like si Balahura at Balasubas, parang Chico and Delamar na pinamasa palalo yun. Diba?
No, now that you've said that, tama. So, may influence talaga yung... At saka, ang daming kumopya
Yung formula.
Parang I noticed back then na biglang naging mga Inglesera lahat yung mga radio stations, di ba?
Diba? Tapos yun na nga, naging sila, kunwari, pa-love team effect. Kunwari, love team, kung alam lang nila yung katotohanan.
Spill it.
No. That's not for me to tell.
Okay.
No, but seriously, diba? Kaya hanggang ngayon, yung mga...
they're legends anyway.
They are legends. They're no longer in the same station. Si Del is now on Magic 89.9 with the Mom Show. She left
The Mom Show na ngayon.
So she left RX, 2016? And then si Gino, nung yung naging tatlo sila, Chico, Gino, and Del, biglang nawala si Gino recently lang, like couple of weeks ago, umalis na siya ng RX. So ngayon, ang morning rush is only Chico, Rika, and Hazel. So, naging chismisan siya na nabibig.
Anyway, pero ano magsasabihin ko? Back then kasi siguro I stopped listening to FM radio mga around 2006, so ganun. So,
Okay.
what happened? What do you think? Siyempre, internet happened.
Yeah.
So, how's radio coping? What do you think?
Ultimately kasi, pag nasa kotse ka, radyo pa rin bagsak mo eh.
Oo nga, no?
Parang maraming
That's a good point.
wala eh. Hindi nakukuha ng Spotify playlist yung panlasa ng lahat ng tao eh. May mga tao na syempre music lang talaga gusto. Eh di Spotify ka na, wala nang sabi-sabi 'yon. Pero yung mga tao na gusto makarinig ng usapan, yung people who wanna hear intelligent conversation in the morning, they still listen to morning radio. So it's supposed to be a dying medium. Tagal na sinabi, lumabas TV, patay na yan. Lumabas internet, hindi. In the Philippines, especially with our traffic hours,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
still
that's
as alive
always
as
the case.
ever.
Parang patay na ang comics, patay na lahat, di ba?
Diba?
Si Enrile lang di ba? Di ba? Anyway, di ba? Never mind. Anyway, so, at saka I've looked up some of the DJs. Minsan makikita ko yung mga, it's inescapable minsan pag when you ride the Grab or nag-taxi ka, di ba? Madalas, AM or FM pa rin yung pine-play dyan.
Correct.
So that market alone, should be enough to sustain the
It
industry.
does sustain them. Sobrang I don't see radio going anytime soon pa rin. Siguro, at the very least, aabot pa yan ng 5 taon bago magkaroon ng kailangan mag-shake up para mag-survive.
Well, pero I think a lot of the radio stations are going online na rin naman, diba?
Some of them are also going digital, so there's also that. So, overall, I think radio will survive the transition pag talagang namatay na yung terrestrial radio, meaning yung radio na sinutune mo. They'll all end up online and they'll, in one form or another. And once they find a way na mag-monetize from that, tuloy-tuloy lang yan.
And isa pang testament dyan is if you follow the DJs, when you look at their Facebook pages, ang dami nilang fans eh.
Ang dami.
Di ba?
Delamar has on Twitter, ilan followers niya? 1 million na ba?
1 million.
Thereabouts. Si Mo Twister has about the same number of followers. So, kahit yung mga hindi kilalang DJ, hindi bumababa ng 10,000 yung followers nila.
Tama. Anyway, so speaking of the internet. So, what is there, di ba? Putya, nawala yun.
Okay lang yan.
nawala yung question
Hindi
ko.
ka pa umiinom niyan, ha?
You want to do current events?
Wow, wag.
Ay, oo nga.
Mahirap na. I mean, we could mention here and there, pero parang, hindi pa ngayon, bukas yung Sona o ngayon?
Ngayon na ba? Ang Sona?
Bukas ata eh.
Ay, first Monday.
First Monday. So next week. Mga
Next, second Monday. Basta Monday siya.
Oh, malapit na yung Sona, diba? Ayan,
Let's
mainit
not
na
talk
naman.
Let's not talk about politics. Well, not that I don't I just don't encourage that kind of topic here.
Medyo nege kasi alam mo, I don't, not to be anything, but kasi sa mga Pilipino ngayon, medyo kahit sabihin mong mas safe na daw, marami sabi. By recent survey sa SWS is 8 out of 10 Filipinos takot mapatay.
Oh, of course.
Yung other 2 naka-riding in tandem.
Damn, okay. Oo nga, no. At saka, one of the reasons that I set up this podcast is
To sort of get away from that.
Yeah,
You know,
diba? And
it's
then
like,
we're gonna
pupunta
talk
ka sa
about that.
dyaryo, punta ka sa social media,
diba?
lahat ng tao ganun. We don't have to be that. We don't have to be, and
So,
this is your respite. Respite mo, respite, whichever. Basta ito yung sanctuary mo from all that.
It's a break. And it's a different kind of content for iba naman. Kasi nakakasawa na yung...
Kahit ako eh.
Diba?
Kahit ako minsan, balik na lang ako kay Rick Astley. Ayoko muna pag-usapan itong politika na to. And nangyari lang kasi, it's not like I consider myself an authority on social issues. And I still am not. Kasi, tinan mo na yung followers ko sa Twitter, hindi pa umabot ng 2,000, tapos authority na ako.
Oo.
But, for some reason, because I know yung magaling ako mag-phrase in a concise
Oo.
way. Nung 140 pa lang character sa Twitter, malakas na ako sa ganun.
Oo.
Maraming nakaka-pick up nung mga sinasabi ko. And then, pag hinaluan mo pa nung mga kalokohan, nagva-viral talaga. Kasi kung naalala mo yung time na nauso yung What's Your Mix, yung bio,
Okay.
ako yung nagpakalat nung Herman Moreno meme. Yung 50% German, 50% Moreno, 0% tulugan. Ako yun.
Tsaka if in this masyado nang sensitive ang mga tao about politics.
I think that's just good. Mabuti lang sensitive sila kaysa walang pakialam. Ang hirap na walang pakialam pa.
I suppose.
Pero we don't have to have that 24/7 kasi. I think that's the problem nung the fact na nasa social media ka tapos meron kang CNN, meron kang news channel na yung news channel sa sobrang wala nang masalpak na news, paulit-ulit na lang na etong issue na to, etong problema na to.
And also, 'di ba when pag nasa social media ka kasi what social media did is gave everybody a voice.
Yeah,
Diba?
and
Everybody kahit
dapat hindi talaga pakinggan.
Dapat wala ka naman talagang alam talaga. Well, not that may mga ganun talagang tao not to condescend.
Not that they don't have the right to speak, pero
sometimes you just need to shut up on particular issues, especially na hindi mo naman talaga alam.
yung pinaka-paborito ko, yung may mga foreigner na sasabihan yung Pilipino, you're not Asians, you're Pacific Islanders. Ako pa ngayon ang sasabihan mo kung ano ako. Ako, Pilipino ako buong buhay ko. Ewan ko kung ano ka. Mas marunong ka pa sa akin.
Oo nga.
Diba? So, it's like, the politics is there. It's fine. It's fun to poke fun at. Pero 24/7, it gets tiring. It really gets tiring. So, I'm glad na you've decided na, sige, pagbigyan natin konti. Pero we have a lot of other things to cover.
Yeah. Tama. Like, Gasly.
Like Gasly.
Pero another gig that you do is lipat naman tayo. Is comedy and yun nga kanina.
Comedy magic, comedy mentalist ang tawag sa akin.
Okay.
Which means pag may ginawa ako, natawa ka, comedy. Pag may ginawa ako, hindi ka natawa, mentalist. Linaw naman.
Oo nga, no. Teka, that falls in the mentalist category.
No, but kasi it's the way I decided to do it kasi I wanted to distinguish myself from yung mga kasabayan ko na mentalist. Magagaling sila eh. Name drop ko na nga sila eh. Nomer Lasala, Justin Piñon, those are some other mentalists na kasabayan ko na magagaling yan.
Since when did mentalism start in the Philippines?
It's always been around. It's always been around. Kasi one of the most established mentalists in the Philippines is actually Rani Raimundo.
Yeah.
As in the singer and magician Rani Raimundo. Lahat na lang ginagawa ni Kuya Rani.
Ang lupit nun.
Malupit yun.
I see him play in Tagok Bar every now and then. With Nolly. Basta.
Si Kuya Nolly. Wow, kilala ko yun.
Talaga? Kasi nagma-magic din si Nolly.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, aside from magic with the guitar.
Yeah.
The actual magic too. Diba?
So, those guys, tingala ko. And si Kuya Rani is one of the guys who really made me feel na I'm on the right track as a mentalist. Kasi sabi niya, it's like, this guy, he gets it. Ang hirap i-describe na yung gets mo.
Oo nga.
Kasi
can you try explaining what mentalism is?
Hindi, kasi diba, mentalism is essentially the branch of magic that deals with the mind. So, parang psychology, mind reading, ganon. But kasi, may mga ginagawa ang mentalist na pag magician gumawa, parang ayaw nila gawin. Bakit? Kasi, halimbawa, yung magician, papakita kasi ng magician sa'yo, ang dali ng ginagawa niya. Halimbawa, yung baraha, mawawala, walang ka-effort. Pero ang mentalist, bakit mukhang nahihirapan magbasa lang ng isang salita, mag-isip lang ng pangalan? Because, yung projection ng mentalist, iba sa projection ng magician. So, parang, yung actually madali, sorry, wink.
Okay.
Mukhang mahirap. Baligtad sa magician. Ang magician, mahirap yun, pinapamukha niya madali. So there's a difference of mentality. And why is it that? And for some reason, nagets ko lang yung distinction. Nagets ko lang na kasi sinasabay ko yung dalawa eh. When I perform, I do magics at the start, then I transition to mentalism. Because I want to make sure that people appreciate both sides of the art. Ayokong sabihin nila na, mentalist ka, so para sa'yo, walang kwenta magic, or magician ka, so ibig sabihin yung mga mentalist, napaka-pretentious na mga yan.
Parang ang dynamics is improv and comedian, stand-up comedy.
Yeah, and I do both as well.
Diba?
I am part of an improv group called Switch Improv, na was put together by Spit Improv,
diba?
the father of Manila Improv, Spit. So I've been doing that. Then I've also been doing stand-up comedy since 2009. Although I stopped mga 2 years ago actively. But I've been doing stand-up comedy for what? That's been 7 years before I stopped always going.
Wow. So, dahil mo talagang mga gigs.
Yun na nga, ang dami eh.
Saan nagkaka-gigs yung mga mentalist?
Well, mentalist kasi, obviously,
Bakit wala akong masyadong nakikitang mga listings?
mahirap eh. Kasi, alam mo naman ang tingin ng Pilipinas sa magic. Dalawa lang yan eh. Pangperya, pandemonyo.
Okay.
Diba?
Demonyo. Parang birthday man lang.
Hindi, I mean, yun na nga. Kaya syempre, I also do magic. Kasi, aminin natin, bread and butter mo pa rin, marami dyan, mag-children's party ka talaga. Mapipilitan ka. Hindi ka pwede magsabi na, hindi, mag-children's party, that's, hindi. You have to. So, but at the same time, meron din mga corporate events. That's really yung pinaka bread and butter ko more than children's party. Minsan tumatanggi yung children's party pag alam kong hindi bagay. Or minsan may nag-aalok sa akin wedding. And then I have to walk them through it na pag wedding, kayo dapat ang star. Okay lang sa inyo na baka masapawan kayo. Pag okay sila at understood nila yung risk na gano'n na baka sige, game tayo.
Weird naman nung choice of entertainment for a wedding mentalist.
Yeah, but I've had a couple of and some of them were friends na nag-host ako tapos nag-mentalism pa ako for them.
Ba't nangingilam ako, no? Trip nila yun eh.
But yun nga, di ba na ngayon nauuso sa Facebook yung mga ganun tapos tatanungin ka, pwede bang libre na lang?
Yun na.
Shout out.
Let's talk about that kind of, yung topic na yan, mga shout out. So, as a creative myself,
yes.
Especially, actually, pang line ko talaga yung nangyari dun sa mga graphic
Sobra.
artists. Actually, I'm more of an illustrator than graphic artist. So, that's siguro yun yung equivalent ng sa creatives ng improv and stand-up comedy.
Yes.
Graphic artist and illustrator.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, sino ba yun? Sino ba yung nag-tweet nung...
I think his name is Jameson Blake. He's from the hashtags, yung grupo. Iba yun sa #5
Okay.
Yung #5 yun yung grupo ni Marlu na iniwan niya sa ere. Tapos yung hashtags, yun yung...
Marlu later.
Yan. So, yung guys, humingi siya shout, sabi niya, can anyone do this? Humingi siya shoutout. Sabi niya, bigyan ko kayo shoutout. Sa akin, parang sa loob-loob ko, Chong, yaman mo eh.
Oo nga eh, di ba?
Magkano ba naman? 500? 1,000? 5,000? I mean, malamang may kakagat na 500. May kakagat.
Actually, mukhang may kumagat nga nung shoutout.
Hindi, may kumagat na shoutout. Pero, one, she's not a professional. Two, she's 14 years old. And ako, hindi ko mamasamayin yun. Gusto niya eh. It's worth it to her na yun. Pero, huwag mo naman bastusin yung buong industriya.
Yeah.
Kasi, alam mo, kung talagang ganyan ka, humingi ka ng favor, yung isa-isa. Pare, pwedeng ako normally, hindi ko rin ginagawa yun eh. Favor ko,
niya, no?
favor ko, X-deal.
Yeah.
Halimbawa, like I have a friend na editor, sabihin ko, may anak ka, di ba? Ako magician sa birthday ng anak mo, pero pagawa nung ko. Ganun, X-deal. Diba? I mean, parang naman kami naniningil para dun eh. So,
tama.
kasi sa akin, parang, sige, hindi ka doktor. Pero yun nga yung point eh. Doktor, hindi mo naman babayaran ng exposure eh.
Tama.
Parang, Doc, yung surgery na to, nabayaran ba? Promise, promote kita dun sa mga kaibigan kong inaatake sa puso. Di ba? Naglulukuhan ba tayo dito?
Lalasunin ko na kung maganda.
Ganun, di ba? It doesn't work eh. Kasi sa akin, parang, art yan, pero kailangan pa rin kumain ng artist.
Well, that's maybe, I wouldn't naman judge that guy, whoever that
I would.
na he did it in it's just so ignorant.
It is. Siguro at the very least, sige, magnagalit na tayo. But I think it's more of at this point, pwede mo rin namang educate na lang.
Yeah.
Like, educate them na, the reason why nagalit ang mga tao is because kabuhayan nila yan. Tapos sinabi mo, pang shoutout lang siya.
Yeah. So people get offended easily.
And people get offended easily because, kabuhayan nila yan eh.
Yeah.
Isipin mo,
It's understandable.
and it's understandable why people would get angry. So I think, siguro, that's one thing the internet could, kasi ako, very liberal ako, pero hindi ako katulad ng ibang liberal na lahat na lang na-offend.
Oo.
I'm somewhere more left of center ako eh. Hindi ako far left eh.
Libertarian.
Hindi ako far left. So, left of center. So, parang at some point, kung pwede namang daanin sa mabuting usapan, hindi mo kailangan bulyawan lahat ng tao eh.
At saka, sometimes kasi, it's way better to educate. Well, this guy, let's just take that case, for example. This guy is an artista, di ba? And
bata pa.
Bata pa, di
Wala
ba?
pang alam yan.
He's not exactly an artistically inclined person by the looks of it, di ba? So, alam mo yun, pwedeng lang talaga eh. Hindi niya lang talaga alam eh. He's not aware of the things. Pero, another thing about going back to social media kanina, parang isang ng effect ng social media is madaling manguyog ng isang tao. If pag may nagawa kang isang kasalanan, puta ina, eto na.
Talagang
when you got picked na meron kang na unmistakably sablay.
Yan.
Parang wala kang wala kang kawala. Like that girl na binulyawan niya yung sa taxi driver ba yan? Happened in sa may congressional.
Yung ba yung inatake na po sa puso yung taxi driver?
Sobrang malas inatake pa sa puso eh,
diba? Pero kung tutusin, kung hindi inatake sa puso si mama, baka kinampihan pa natin yung babae.
Oo nga eh. After bashing taxi drivers all the time na kupal yung mga taxi driver niya, di ba? Laging nangongontrata, tapos ngayon
bigla mong kakampihan.
Kakampihan mo siya kasi
inatake sa puso.
Kita mo rin naman kasi na he got berated thoroughly eh. By the looks of it at least kasi medyo malayo naman yung kuha. Pero the effect of that on that girl's life siguro would be tremendous eh.
Nagsara siya ng social media niya.
Oo, di ba?
Isipin mo, parang lang yun eh, pagpipistahan ka lang, tapos move on na sila sa sunod na issue pagpipistahan nila eh. Pero yung effect sa'yo, nandun pa rin.
If you're not mentally strong, that could break you talaga.
Yeah, it's like one of my good friends, si Dapat Ininform. Naalala mo yun?
Hindi.
Si yun? Si
Amalayers? Hindi si Amalayers.
Hindi si Amalayer.
Si Amalayer, di ba?
Si Christopher Lau. Si attorney Christopher Lau.
Okay.
Yung, di ba yung nalunod yung kotse niya?
Di
ba? Tapos dapat in-inform. Muntik na mag-suicide yung tao dahil dun sa natanggap niya. And he was already under the stress kasi magbabar exam yung taong yun nung panahon na yun eh. Diba? Tapos yun, ngayon, abogado na siya. And up to now, dahil sa experience niya, he still believes na, unlike most people, he still believes na ang libel dapat criminal.
Mm-hmm.
Dahil sa experience niya, na feeling niya, and masisisi mo ba siya, na feeling niya, may malum ipse. Hindi nga abogado, pero naalala ko yung kwento niya. Malum ipse, ibig sabihin, may criminal mind ka para gumawa ng libel. At hindi, you normally wouldn't agree with him, pero dahil sa pinagdaanan niya, masisisi mo ba siya na ganun yung feeling niya? So isipin mo, you have a great lawyer, pero at the same time, na-shape yung pag-iisip niya because of yung sobrang experience na yun, na by now, hindi mo nga maalala na siya yun eh.
And, well, when you said the name, alam ko na agad.
Pero majority of the people, wala na yan.
And then, ang masama doon, a lot of those who bashed him is probably, I don't know, he's probably a lot smarter than those guys.
He is.
Diba? So, and then,
abogado yun.
And then he got caught in this
bad situation.
Bad situation na hindi, syempre mababad trip ka nun, di ba? Kita mo nga naman, lulutong lang tayo.
Yung kotse mo,
di ba? Tapos na-interview ka sa camera. Tapos a lot of things going in your head. Tapos ngayon, stressed ka ba about the bar exams. And then you say something, just a soundbite. Actually, di ba? It's just a soundbite.
So, wala na.
In case of Amalayer, she got
minute lang yung ulo niya dun sa LRT.
Di ba? Which happens to everyone.
Malas lang yan, nakunan siya ng camera.
And it was the first. That was the advent of yung mga phone cameras na malilinaw. Kasi kung yung ano ba yung phone camera na una, mga pixelated.
Oh, yung Nokia pa talaga.
Hindi malamang hindi magiging ano yan 'di ba? Pero since yung technology was there, malas talaga.
And that's the thing, di ba? Isipin mo, nakakasira ka ng araw, ng buhay ng tao sa pagsusulat mo lang sa internet. Tapos wala lang sa'yo.
Oo nga
Nakasira ka ng buhay, pero wala lang sa'yo.
Well, not that we condone such kind of behaviors.
Diba? Kasi syempre, minsan may mga behavior naman dapat talagang i-call out
Pero siguro, ang what I suppose what social media did is, in back then, kung meron kang ginawang sablay, may tropa ka, at kung 5 yung tropa mo, at the most, 5 lang yung
maungot siya sa'yo pag nagiinuman kayo.
Di ba? Ngayon, lahat na kasali.
Buong mundo.
Sambayanan, buong mundo, in the worst cases, di ba? So, that's a hell of a difference. Di ba?
Sobra. So, sa akin, ang inisip ko minsan, kasi may mga araw na pumapatol talaga ako sa internet sa social.
Saya din naman kasi.
Diba? Pero may mga minsan, tinitingnan ko, eto ba yung tao na pag kinausap mo ng matino, pwede mo maging kakampi?
Oo nga.
Pag ganun, medyo hindi ako babanat agad. Hindi kailangan Hindi naman lahat ng bagay kailangang paglabanan
Exactly. At saka, you may disagree in just one particular topic, some issue, and then be allies in the next one.
Dati alay natin si Mocha Uson sa sa RH bill. Ngayon, ewan ko ano nangyari. Di ko alam kung ano nangyari sa kanya.
Kala ko alay natin siya dun sa
Ngayon, alay na lang natin sa Bulkan.
Alay sa altar.
Alay na sa Bulkan yun. Ewan ko.
Anyway, kanina nabanggit natin si Marlu.
Wow.
Dati, ang pinaka-bad trip kay Marlu, back in the 90s, astig ka pag tinawag kang Marlu kasi si Marlu Aquino. Ngayon, parang insulto bigla. No offense to her.
Sanderford na pangalan niya ngayon.
Sanderford. Patay na nga pala si
Patay na si Marlo. Sanderford na yon.
So, anyway. Well,
alam mo bang munti ko nang binok yun dun sa Despedida show ko last year.
Talaga?
Oo.
Okay, tapos?
Biglang nag-negotiate ng bagong contract nung naging Sanderford.
Ganun?
Oo, kaya siya na-chismis dahil sa ako may kasalanan din
Ganun ba?
No, as in, biglang may usapan na kami. Ito na yung TF niya. Biglang humingi ng doble ng TF. Na parang, sige, wala tayo written contract. Legally speaking, lusot ka. Pero coops yung ginawa mo. Coops yung ginawa mo. Napaka-unprofessional. May usapan na
So, on the grounds of, because nag-ipa siya ng image?
Supposedly. Tapos yung manager niya nag-step in bigla. Nag-usap na kami.
What happened? Isa pang parang he looks like a troubled kid. Para kasi biglang huling na
bigla sumikat.
Bigla siyang nawawala.
Hindi niya ata kaya yung mundong pinasok niya. Akala niya kaya niya siguro yung showbiz, pero hindi, lalamunin ka talaga ng showbiz pag hindi ka handa
At saka parang imagine what kind of yung nagpa-plastic surgery siya. I suppose gusto niya talaga yun. Kasi
gusto niya. Ayaw niya daw nung pinagtatawanan siya, nung inaalipusta siya. Pero iba yun sa pagiging unprofessional. Sa akin, wala akong pakialam dun sa hitsura niya. In fact, mas gusto ko nga nung hindi pa siya nagpapasurgery kasi kaya ako nga siya ibubuk.
Anong plano mo? Anong act ang gagawin mo?
Mamagican ko siya nun.
Okay.
Tapos comedy, magtatawanan. Pero alam mo yun, suporta rin sa kanya yun. For me, as I was at the time, I was a fan at the time.
There was a parang nag-spread na parang issue about him too. Nung Marlo pa siya na parang he was asking for a talent fee. Tapos naman siya parang
appearance fee.
Parang
Hindi, pero karapatan naman niya
yun, di ba?
Karapatan mo naman yun Parang anong gusto mo sa kanya? Pagtatawanan mo lang naman siya di bayaran mo siya.
Oo nga, di ba?
Sa akin okay yun. Ang problema ko, may usapan tayo.
Oo.
Kasi, kung naalala mo, nung time na yun, ang appearance fee niya, G's.
Okay. Oo nga, oo nga.
Nung nag-negotiate kami, hindi na G's mataas na yung talent fee niya.
Oo.
Dinoble pa niya nung naging Sanderford.
Okay.
So, medyo doon ako sumama loob kasi may usapan tayo, Chong.
Oo.
And-
At least yung mga nabook mo na, keep it.
Oo,
As it is, diba?
So, parang sasabihin nila, legally, hindi, legally, hindi naman tayo nagkakasuhan dito eh.
Oo.
Pero sa akin, professionally, coops yun. Hindi tama yung ginawa mo. So, yun naging problem ko nung issue na yun.
Tsaka hindi ka naman nagsabi na teka, magpapaano ako magpapa-plastic surgery ako. Magiging masikat ako ngayon.
Oo.
Tapos kailangan.
Diba? Sa akin
Okay
nga.
ba? Okay ba
Sa
dito?
akin nga, pwede nga. Hindi ka na lang mag-plastic surgery kasi mas gusto ko yung luma mong itsura eh.
Dapat sinabi mo, maghintayin mo lang tong date na to. Tsaka plastic surgery.
So, wala. Hindi tuloy yung so wala nangyari. Pero okay lang. I mean, that's a long time already and nakatipid din naman ako. Hindi ko na.
Oo nga.
Pero sayang, diba? Kasi parang ngayon, wala na halos siyang ginagawa. Bakit? Hindi dahil pangit siya. Hindi dahil ganito, ganyan. Hindi nga dahil wala siyang talent eh. Honestly, hindi rin yun eh. Maraming walang talent dyan, binubuk pa rin eh.
Oo.
Bakit yung Dahil dun sa professionalism. And it is really for us in the creative industry. Yun lang naman ang pwede nating ipakita eh. Na we're creative people, we are professionals. Pag hindi mo pinakita yun, dadami yung mga tao na feeling nila pwede silang makalibre sa atin.
Yeah. That's one. I remember what Neil Gaiman said during a commencement speech. Parang there are 3 things that a creative person needs to do to succeed. And one of those 3 things is, 1, dapat mabilis kang magtrabaho.
Okay.
Tapos second is you do quality work. And then the third is you're nice to deal with. Okay yung attitude mo. And the best thing about it is you only need 2. 2 of those to get by. To succeed, if you have 3, that's great. Pero to get by, you just need 2. Kasi parang people can tolerate bad attitude if you do excellent work and you're on time. And people can tolerate lateness when you do excellent work na madali ka naman kausap.
Ayun, si G.R.R. Martin.
Ay, oo, gano'n, diba?
Diba?
So, yung isa naman, you can, kahit medyo pangit, pero ang bilis mo naman gumawa.
Rob Liefeld.
Ayun, diba? So, I just remember that quote from him.
That's actually true. That's actually
diba?
true.
And I think it applies to maybe all
A lot of but
pero
more,
especially
sa creatives kasi talaga kasi dito you have to have a certain level, you have to establish a certain level of respect eh.
Oo.
Kasi unlike sa pag architect ka, engineer ka, yung title mo pa lang inerespeto eh.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Pero dito hindi, you have to earn your keep. If you're a stand-up comedian, hindi ka pwedeng stand-up comedian lang. You have to be winner of ganito ganyan, or you've been doing this for how many years. Pero kung stand-up comedian, wala. Nobody cares.
Yun nga eh, parang you've like you said kanina, you've been doing these unusual. It's unusual to Filipinos, especially, di ba? In our
Yeah,
culture.
definitely.
Yun yung mga parang, talaga? Ilan yung kakilala mo na gano'n ang ginagawa? So how can you sustain that kind of lifestyle na, or that kind of profession?
For the longest time kasi, I've been doing it as a single man. So, medyo mas mababa cost of living mo as a single person, diba? And then, given the fact na as a magician, okay naman ang TF ng magician pag ano ka na eh. And then, meron akong constant, yung everything is technically freelance. Okay naman. And plus, at the time, I also play this little card game called Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
Na nung time na binili ko yung Black Lotus, 30,000 lang siya. Right now, 400,000 na siya.
Wow!
So, nung binitawan ko yung Black Lotus ko sometime this year, let's just say I made a significant... Although, gusto ko i-buy back, pero ibang usapan. Pero gets mo, I mean, I made some very sound investments a few years back. I mean, if you consider it an investment.
Well, it is.
Yeah, it is. But if you don't wanna ever sell it, like I hoped I didn't ever have to sell it.
Yeah,
It wasn't supposed to be an investment. Pero at the time, nung sa 30,000, Grabe, ang mahal nun.
Anong card to?
Yun nga yung Black Lotus,
that's
diba?
one game na, alam mo yun, I'm pretty much a geek, pero that's one game na parang hindi ako na, na enthralled.
Essentially,
I like the art.
Yeah. But kasi ang Magic the Gathering kasi is part card game, part collectible.
Yeah, okay.
Diba? So, the collectible part is what makes it expensive. Black Lotus is considered the most expensive card in the game kasi it's one of the most powerful cards, one of the oldest, and its own... it doesn't even matter na legal lang siya in only one format in the entire game. So, hindi siya... Like, halimbawa, magpunta ka sa regular tournament.
What do you mean legal in one format?
Kasi may mga format yan eh. Mayroon kang Type 2, Standard. Yun yung bagong cards. Since hindi na-reprint yung Black Lotus at hindi yan ma-reprint, hindi ka pwede maglaro doon. So, doon ka sa lumang cards. Yung lumang cards, yung format, ano ba yung mga format? Modern. Yung isa, modern. Hindi ka pwede maglaro noon kasi hindi siya umabot sa 2004. 2004 ata yung cut-off ng modern eh.
Ganun ba?
1993-94 yung Black Lotus eh. So, ano pang format na mas luma? Legacy. Pwede kasi counted yung sets ng Legacy, Alpha, Beta. Yun yung unang sets.
Is it really unusable to the modern the cards or bawal lang talaga? Just said na bawal yan dito.
Bawal kasi hindi na siya, it's too powerful. It's not and in the modern formats, you can only play the current cards. It's not a current card because it's never gonna get reprinted.
So if you have that and you play against the modern decks, gulpi talaga sila. Ganon.
Depende. Siyempre may player skill pa rin. But normally, yes.
Okay.
Normally, yes.
Parang silang Lebron. Parang GSW.
Parang ganon. Pero siyempre, kung yung coach mo naman, coach mo dyan sa kanto, kahit si Lebron pa yan.
Yan pala.
Yeah, so,
speaking of basketball naman tayo.
Wow. Swerte mo na mahilig din ako sa basketball. Kasi mahirap i-assume nowadays eh. Marami akong mga kaibigan na nagugulat ako, hindi pala mahilig sa basketball. Pero nakikiride lang. Okay, kwento naman, ang hirap nun, pare. Ang awkward ng ganong conversation.
Pero you play or used to play?
I used to play. I still wanna play pero walang time. Magaling ako sa NBA 2K, hindi sa real life. So I keep track, pero hindi mo masasabing hardcore fan ako kasi honestly, yung team ko naman, hindi ko naman inaasahan mag-finals so hindi ko sinusubaybayan.
Sino?
Mavs ako eh.
Mavs.
MFFL. As in,
well, it used to dominate before. Diba?
Yeah, I mean, okay na ako. Nag-champion na yung Mavs eh. Okay na ako. Pero Dirk Nowitzki, favorite player ko of all time. So, that's been since NBA na 2K4. NBA Live 2K4.
2K4 na ba?
So,
di ba so the brawl that happened in Gilas.
Wow. Yun nga yung sabi ko eh, hindi naman lahat ng bagay kailangan paglabanan eh. Parang,
ako na, for me kasi parang, it's understandable na, okay, it happens eh.
Naman.
There have been a lot of brawls that happened in international basketball, in the NBA.
Saka lalo na sa football.
Diba? So, and any sport din, diba? Except MMA, kasi yun talaga yun. Anyway, so, sa akin, do you think it needs to be politicized after that? Did they apologize ba? They
started apologizing na rin afterwards. Pero syempre, maraming mga tao, pamachismo pa rin. Hindi, wag kayo mag-sorry. Ganon. Sasabi kasi, tinatawag daw tayong unggoy.
Was that even true?
According to most reports, hindi.
Diba? Parang baka hindi naman talaga.
Kasi sabi nga nung isang kaibigan, yung tatawagin kang unggoy, hindi naman uso yan sa foreigners eh. Hindi naman yun yung slur nila sa mga Pinoy eh. Iba ang slur nila. Yung slur na unggoy, sa atin galing yan. Tayo nag-iisip niyan sa sarili natin. So, malabong sila yung nagsabi niyan.
At saka yun yung yung pinaka-obvious na racist kay monkey, diba?
Diba? So, it didn't, sa akin, parang, tinan mo naman yung tatlong player na hindi nakipagsuntukan. Okay naman yung sila. Hindi naman ibig sabihin nun. Iniwan nila sa area mga kakampi nila. In fact, sila lang yung lumaban by the end of it. Obviously, hindi na pwede kasi 3 versus 5 na. Pero technically, sila lang yung lumalaban. Bakit? Kasi sila lang yung legally pwede lumaban sa game eh. Kasi hindi sila na-eject eh.
ganun.
So, sino yung talaga lumalaban
Tinuloy pala yun.
Hindi natuloy kasi
Hindi
3 versus 5 na eh. Pero isipin mo, technically speaking, kung ganun siya, sino lang yung talaga lumalaban? Yung pwede pa rin mag-basketball. Eh kung yung lahat yung mga yun na-eject, pwede yung tatlo, yung talaga lumalaban lang, yung tatlo na hindi nakipagsuntukan.
I can understand na the brawl, the emotions, you getting carried away. But ang hindi ko gets the sun is parang those people who parang what do you call this? Kino-compare nila to Andres Bonifacio. Diba?
Basketball game yan. Hindi yan kalayaan ng Pilipinas na ninamahal natin.
That's a far too much of a stretch.
Kasi, diba, yun nga ang point.
What are you talking about?
Diba? Kasi, sasabihin mo, dapat paglaban nila, pagdating sa China, anong magagawa natin? Yung China nga, hindi mo kaya paglaban yung sarili mong isla eh. Ito pa kayang ano.
Pero diba, parang, para lang may palusot na lang sila, diba? And parang, just because, hindi man kayo nagbabasketball, kung ano nang pinagsasabi nyo parang, dude, just because you go every week play wearing your Jordans in a gym somewhere, that doesn't mean alam mo yung pagiging professional, how to become a professional basketball player, di ba?
And most of the best professional basketball players have never even gotten into a brawl like that.
No nga eh. But it's unfortunate that it happened, and I suppose it's bound to happen anyway.
Yeah,
diba?
kumbaga it
Sooner or
happened.
later,
It
diba?
happened, pero diba, you don't have to glorify it.
You don't, yeah, exactly. Or just give justifications, no?
Diba?
Wala namang kwenta.
Diba? It happens. Ganun talaga. Ako, hindi naman kailangan sabihin sira na yung buhay ng players na yun. Parang, that's it.
No nga. Well, in fairness naman, tingin ko, I don't know if this is true, pero mukhang sila na yung mga lumang gilas na nakikita ko eh. Papalitan na rin sila eh.
Okay, we'll see. Ako naman kasi, as a fan of basketball, hindi rin naman kasi ako talaga, alam mo, hindi ako deluded na kailangan natin manalo as a team. Kasi parang, medyo obvious naman na may limitations tayo given the physical limitations, given the fact na kailan huling nanalo ang Pinas talaga? 70s pa.
Oo.
70s pa, and ever since nag-develop ang basketball all over the world. Hindi lang dahil sa matatangkad, pati yung the way people play nag-develop. And we have other sports. Alam ko basketball crazy tayo as a country, but we also have other sports na we actually can do well. Up to now, okay pa rin tayo sa bilyar.
Oo nga, no?
Diba?
Kinakatakutan daw talaga yung mga Pilipino eh, sa bilyar. Well, combat sports is one.
That's a great equalizer kasi weight class naman yun eh.
Oo, diba? And we're starting to do really well in 1FC, and hopefully soon sa UFC makaabot na tayo.
Tapos yung mga Pilipino nating wrestlers.
Hey, ito since UFC and wrestling fan ka, diba? What do you think about Brock Lesnar? And have you seen?
Nakita ko yung call out. In general, hindi ako nanonood ng UFC kasi nawala na yung dalawang pinapanood ko.
Sino?
Sobrang casual fan ko. Lesnar, Rousey. Sobrang halatang ang casual fan ko. Halatang ang casual fan ko.
So, what can you say about that? No, ganun. WWE talaga eh.
Ako, as a WWE fan, isip ko, buti pa dyan, sumusulpot ka. Sa Raw, wala ka. Ang ilang buwan nang hindi ka nagde-defend ng title belt mo sa WWE.
He's really good. He's really good at that, di ba? When ang nangyari kasi, I don't even know if it's staged eh. Pero according to Daniel Cormier, parang he saw Brock Lesnar was there. And then, so that's why he
called him out na.
He took the microphone from Joe Rogan, di ba? Yun yung suspicious eh. Kasi ang parang cardinal rule daw nung pagiging announcer is to never give up the mic. And Joe gave it. Di ba? So, nung kinuha niya yun, ano gagawin kaya nito? I thought he's gonna call out John Jones. And then, nagpaikot-ikot siya, I have one man, di ba? Brock Lesnar, get your ass over here!
Pasok talaga eh.
Diba? Tapos, very enthusiastic nakangiti po nga eh.
Tapos biglang tulak agad eh. Okay.
Grabe, tapos nung DC, I'm coming for you, motherfucker. Tapos ganyan.
So, wala. It's just, okay.
Pero, siguro ang sabi ng mga syempre yung fandom naman ng UFC, syempre iba galit kay Dana White, yung pinakang Vince McMahon nila doon.
Yeah.
Diba? So parang just all over si
Kasi nagse-set up siya, diba?
Kasi that's a huge fight.
That is a huge fight, definitely. And he's the first time 2-division champion na sabay niyang hawak yung title, diba? That's a big deal. The last 2-division champion
was Conor. Well, he's the second.
No, but hindi niya hawak sabay, diba? Si Conor, according to the announcer, hindi. Sabay ba? Sabi ni
champ.
Okay.
So Conor McGregor and the DC, sila yung ang nangyari kay Conor, he got the bantamweight title, and then he got the next middleweight ba yun? I forget. The next title. Tapos he relinquished the bantamweight. So for a few months, siya yung champ.
Okay.
Ngayon, since isa na lang yung belt niya kasi nirelinquish niya
hindi na ni-defend Okay, so yun na nga. Kasi syempre ako, honestly, mas gusto ko wrestling because mas gusto ko yung drama sa wrestling. Yung sa UFC kasi minsan, yung iba, hindi naman talaga magkaaway sa totoong buhay. So, minsan pinipilitan na lang nagawa ng way na magkakwento.
Oo nga
parang kung gagawa mo ng kwento, edi obvious na gusto mong maging wrestling.
At saka, there are well, the UFC is obviously copying, blatant na yung panggagaya nila sa well, at least, the company itself copies strategies from WWE. And the athletes themselves, parang si Chael Sonnen, ginayan siya si The Rock.
Yeah.
Yung
the way they carried themselves is
yung personality nila.
And I guess syempre it's still show business. It's still entertainment. So at the end of the day, kahit na unlike wrestling, hindi siya scripted, they have to do that or else boring ang dating
Yeah. And just like sa wrestling, yung iba fail in executing the promos. Parang alata pag fake kasi.
Oh,
diba?
kaya kita mo si Manny Pacquiao. Hindi mo maano yan, hindi mo dadaan yun sa promo. Yung mga iba pag makikipagtitigan talagang dudu yung ilong nila didikit na talaga sa mukha. Si Pacquiao
nakangiti.
Okay.
Grabe, no? Parang hindi mo
Hindi mo insulto
that endears him to foreigners, di ba? Lalo na sa US. Kaya mahal na mahal siya dahil din sa demeanor niya na gano'n.
Yun yung demeanor na sobrang hindi mo siya hindi matinag
Oo nga di ba?
Diba?
Hindi siya mukhang takot. Yun ang parang hindi din mukhang arrogant, di ba? For some reason, parang he's just a cool guy. Yeah. At least that's one good thing.
That's one good thing about him. He should stay there. Stay in your lane.
Oy, have you tried watching NJPW? New Japan Pro Wrestling?
Hindi. Nung in-interview ako sa Smart Gilas, I pointed out na I'm familiar because I read about it, pero hindi talaga ako nanonood ng Japanese wrestling. Kasi, just because lack of accessibility and lack of time. Kumbaga, I can only watch so much wrestling in a day with everything we do sa dami na pwedeng gawin ng isang tao. Hindi ko na dinadagdag ang NJPW. Kasi honestly, right now, mas marami yung pinapanood na Philippine wrestling than anything else. Hindi ako nanonood ng Raw or SmackDown. Segments lang na nagustuhan ko based on dun sa review na binabasa ko. But when it comes down to it, I would watch the live shows ng PWR, ng MWF. So that's what I would do.
I need to go back to watching a live event soon.
Iba yung experience ng live event
How does it compare back from 2 years ago? Right now?
Massive improvement across the board. In terms of production value, number one, nag-improve ang production value ng lahat ng existing promotions. Number two, they've been training really well. So, nag-step up yung in-ring quality. So, so definitely. And the characters are definitely relatable Like yung paborito kong characters right now, yung Kakai Bros.
Okay.
Yung Jejemon.
Shout out to Trian De La Torre.
Oh.
He was there. He was here. He was talking about NJPW.
Yeah.
he dropped some serious wrestling knowledge.
I have encyclopedic wrestling knowledge. Pag yung quiz nights, tapos wrestling ang topic, ako ang go-to guy. But, I just really can't bring myself to watch. Kasi parang, and believe me, maganda yung matches nila. Ibang quality nila.
Parang hardcore yung...
Kasi dun parang konti na lang totohanan Yung totohanan na scripted, yung pag sinabing, pare dito susuntukin mo, susuntukin ka niya talaga.
Okay.
So scripted siya in the sense na ito pa rin ang mangyayari. Pero yung mga hataw nila, solid. Solid yung mga hataw nila.
Naalala ko yung parang, I don't know if it's the same organization, pero yung si Hulk Hogan sa Japan, parang may sinapak siya for real kasi parang he didn't wanna take a fall on that match. So sinapak niya talaga yung ewan ko if it's true or maybe I'm just...
Mga urban legend na naman yun, parang yung pumutok yung ugat ni Ultimate Warrior.
Ang daming naniniwala nun.
Diba?
I have at least 3 friends na who thought yun talaga ang kinamatay nung nakita nila si Ultimate Warrior na ini-interview sa YouTube. Talagang parang nakakita sila ng multo. Diba? Kala ko patay na yan. Tapos syempre, that's the story that they're gonna tell. I know enough about at least WWF until nawala sila sa ESPN dati, di ba? Kasi doon ako nanonood Addict talaga ako. So, I followed the storylines until, yun nga, nawala sila sa ESPN. So, I could, sasabihin ko doon, kala nila talaga patay si Ultimate Warrior.
Grabe. Kasi, like, with me, it's Philippine wrestling kasi. It's obviously still a growing industry. So, wala pa siya ng yung level na pwedeng pag-usapan na natin magka-TV deal sila, anything like that. Wala pa.
Hindi, malayo pa.
Malayo pa. Not for anything, not for lack of quality. I mean, for me, pasado na sila sa akin as far as I'm concerned. Pwede ko na silang panoorin sa TV. Pero, syempre, yung production cost, yung how much effort you have to put up. Kasi, isipin mo, yung mga yan, hindi naman nila kabuhayan yan These guys are what you would call weekend warriors. They train during the weekends and bust their asses to give you a great show once or twice a month. Once a month normally. Bigyan ka once a month show. Diba? May trabaho pa yan. Pagdating ng Lunes, balik sila sa opisina. Iba yan. Like, ako saludo ako sa ginagawa nila kasi I don't think my body can handle what they're doing. And some of them are even older than me. And I'm mid-30s. There's one guy na very good friend of mine, si Machine. He's with Art of War Wrestling. Yun yung pangatlong federation.
Okay. So
AOW.
There's PWR,
there's MWF, there's Art of War. Pero hindi pa nagkaka-show ulit ng Art of War, so we haven't heard from them for a while.
Okay.
So Machine is, I think he's around early 40s or late 30s.
Oh, okay. We have cakes. Sorry.
Oh, awesome.
Sure. You can have a cake while we're eating. While we're doing the podcast.
Dumating na kaya siya.
Kala ko. Anyway.
Sige.
Meron pang isang question si Apache.
Okay, sure.
Apache. Are they comparable to Pinoy wrestling back in the 80s?
No.
Diba? No.
Thank God. Kasi honestly, aminin na natin, Pinoy wrestling was a product of its time. It was 80s wrestling. Alam mo naman, napaka-cartoony ng 80s wrestling Panahon yung Hogan yun. Tapos gagawin mo pang Pinoy style. Di mas cartoony palalo.
And their equipments din, yung ring yata nila, parang...
Kutsyon, pare.
Diba? So nung pinapanood mo talaga siya, I only have very little memories about it.
Panalo to, guys. Panalo to.
Okay, no. Mucha. That's our ang tawag dito, sponsor.
Yeah, there you go.
Official sponsor. Mutual Lux Cakes. Go to hello.mucha. I should really practice.
Hindi you have to practice. Seryoso, may nakaganon lang.
Ganun?
Kahit sa amin, nung pag-DJ kami, ang style namin, yung whiteboard na katapat namin, nandun na yung mga sasabihin namin, yung mga social media nandun lahat.
Okay.
So, hindi namin memorize yun. Some of us memorize na eventually. Pero, bago ka, syempre, nakasulat yun.
Oo nga, no?
So, ang dali-dali nung buhay mo kasi titingnan mo lang, tapos babasahin mo na. So, suggestion. You can do the tech show.
Oo nga, no? Oo nga, no?
Wala namang kosa yun eh. Mga kartolina lang. Dikit mo lang dyan. Baba mo pagkatapos ng shoot. Tapos balik mo ulit.
Well, that's
Hindi naman nakukunan ng camera eh.
Tama. I'm gonna do that. Pero ngayon, isa pa lang yung ano namin. Hello.mute in Instagram. And yun, you can order there. Nakita nyo naman. Ay, nakuha na ba ng camera yung reaction ni Kel?
Panalo.
Diba?
This is, I think, a liquor cake.
Maybe.
May hint eh. And I normally don't like liquor cake. So the fact na benta to sa akin, guys.
Oh, diba? That's basta it's the hype over that cake is unreal. And these are vegan cakes, by the way.
Oh,
These are vegan
there you
cakes,
go. Sige.
diba?
Galing Ilocos.
Ilocos. Pero so it's vegan. That means it doesn't have milk,
No dairy, no meat.
eggs.
So,
Cake na may meat.
malay mo.
Okay.
Beef cake.
Si Brutus, di ba?
Favorite wrestler ko nung bata ako. Wala akong taste nung bata ako eh.
Oo nga na. Ang first favorite wrestler ko would have to be Superfly.
Oh, not bad. Not a bad choice kahit na matay tao siya.
Talaga?
Yeah, yung girlfriend niya napatay niya talaga in real life.
Accidentally? Or did he went...
You would never know. Kasi nung na-aresto siya, he was pretending to be his character na hindi siya marunong mag-English, tapos savage siya kunwari. So, by the time na they wanted to reopen the case, ano na siya, matanda na siya, may dementia na siya. So, he was not fit to stand trial. So, we will never know kung accident ba yon, nagka-altercation or anything.
That's sad.
It's really sad. Pero, yun na nga, because of the fact na merong parang presumption of innocence, since hindi siya nakulong for it, hindi siya na-convict.
And like, no. Saglit, wait lang.
Sure, no problem. Again.
That's how it goes here in Powerful Comics.
That's all right.
It's okay. It's part of the show.
Next time kailangan interviewin mo na yung ano.
No, kasi meron kaming aso. That dog is he's a rescue dog.
Oh.
And we lahat ng hayop dito almost rescued, except for the big dog that you saw.
Okay.
So the cats, they're all rescued.
Nice.
And yung problema dun sa aso na yun, nangagat. Ilang beses na akong nakagat nun eh.
Ay, yun lang.
So, hindi siya pwedeng pumasok dito.
Yun lang.
ang sabi nung, I don't know kung sinong napagtanungan ng wife ko. It's, baka daw may tumor.
Nako.
Kasi nakaka-apekto dun
Sa behavior.
Sa behavior.
Yeah,
sa
I
behavior.
understood.
Pero, I don't know kung wala namang nagsi-CT scan down sa mga dogs dito. at saka just because sinabi niya na
You don't know for sure. Parang it doesn't seem like kailangan pa.
And it's also there are dogs na yung breed niya, it's a local dog na
Aspin.
typical behavior yun eh.
Yeah,
Typical behavior, especially dun sa mga yung classic na classic na Aspin to eh. Yung may batik si Bantay.
Ganun.
Yun yung itsura niya eh. So, yan. Hopefully, wala talaga siyang tumor. It's not a tumor. Anyway,
so let's wrap up yung dun sa wrestling. Kasi yun nga, sinabi, was it like Pinoy wrestling? Hindi. For all the right reasons. Like, I don't wanna knock yung Pinoy wrestling kasi they still paved the way. You know, they still...
Did they? Or did
Not
we restart all
well,
over?
you might say, pero you still have to respect the ones who came before.
Okay.
Regardless. Nung isang beses nga, natuwa ako kasi yung isang show, nandun si Turco Torero.
Okay.
And he was actually recognized by
wow.
Nandito si Turco Torero, ganon.
Wow.
So for me it's a classy move by the Philippine wrestling community to welcome yung from that era. Kahit na sabihin mong wala talagang nangyari, walang or anything.
Well, at least they got to get shown on TV.
Yeah, that's still something that the current that crop doesn't have. A weekly wrestling show.
Diba?
They had a weekly wrestling show.
How long did it last ba?
About a year or two lang.
Talaga?
Tapos nandun sila ata sa SM North. Parang kasunod siya ng family kwarta o kahunata.
Hindi siya a few weeks lang.
Hindi. Umabot siya ng 1 or 2 years. May nakapag heel turn, face turn pa nga.
Talaga?
Oo.
Di ko alam. Parang
Si Macho Franco ata yun na naging Pacifica Falayfay.
Talaga?
Oo. Na parang, okay, mag-heel turn ako. Ako yung macho. Heel turn ako, bakla na ako. Face turn ako ulit, macho na ako ulit. I mean, again, a product of its time. It was the 80s.
Well, it made sense back then.
Made sense back then. Pero ngayon, parang,
That's how people think
hindi
before.
ka bad guy ngayon porque you're gay. Like, because there is a gay wrestler na openly gay siya.
I heard.
And that's it. He's gay,
Okay.
but that doesn't define him. That doesn't make him a bad guy or a good guy. He's just gay.
Oo.
Who wrestles. Yun lang.
Tsaka, he looks...
And he looks like he can beat us up.
Oo, di ba? Nakita ko eh.
Oh, so shout out kay
Okay.
Martivo.
Martivo.
Mandel.
Wow.
Martivo. Yeah.
And there's, sabi ni Trian, may flat earther down.
Meron din. So, diba, they're characters.
Oo nga eh,
And then
diba?
you look at MWF, yung kabilang group, meron silang character na ang pangalan niya, The Last 90s Action Hero. Big Striker na parang pinaghalo-halong Ronnie Ricketts.
Ganun, okay. Pinoy action hero.
Pinoy na Pinoy. So,
I should catch an MWF show. I caught them kasi parang parang hindi pa sila yun eh. Dun sa World Trade Center. I think nung HistoryCon yata last year.
Birthing Pains pa yun.
Oh, so hindi
Kasi
pa
nung this last year, they started out sa Makati Cinema Square yung shows nila.
Mhm.
And then this year, under new management sila. And now they normally have shows sa UP.
UP, bahay ng alumni. Well,
So their show
that's a good
last Sunday. It was one of probably their best show ever daw.
talaga.
So that's good news.
Excuse me. What?
Nawala yung sound sa.
Nawala, baka yung lang, yung check focus right dun sa audio setting. Wait, saglit lang ha.
Sige lang, I have to check kung dumating na yung
Dito. Yan. O, diba? Okay, and we're back.
Okay. So yeah, give it a shot. The next show naman ng PWR is July 22.
July 22.
So,
Hmm.
should be interesting.
Saan na bang PWR ngayon?
Yung next show nila is in, wow, I'm doing your promotion.
Oo nga,
No,
no?
it's okay.
Yeah. Well, hey, PWR, you know what to do.
Power Max Spotlight.
Ha?
Power Max Spotlight. That's happening in, sa circuit. Makati.
Okay.
So, saya doon. Maganda yung venue na yun.
How about you? Do you have any gigs na coming up?
Normally, I get booked for, so if anyone is interested, just check me out, Kel Fabie, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, KLFABIE. I normally get booked for private events, corporate gigs. So I do hosting, I do children's parties, pati children's parties for Magic, Mentalism for corporate, so that's mind reading. So, if anyone's interested in seeing that kind of entertainment as opposed to singing and dancing, maiba, just, drop me a line and let's talk how we could entertain each other. So, obviously I don't do it for free.
Of course.
Heading it off at the
You can't just shout out Kel Fabie, okay? He's a pro. He's a pro, guys.
I gotta eat. Clearly, I gotta eat.
I'm just gonna have to check out some tech issues. Wait lang.
No worries. So, we're checking out text issues right now. Okay.
Magkwento ka muna, Kel.
Sige. No, maya pagbalik niya, we're going to try an experiment with our fine host. So, this should be interesting. I'm going to try a very interesting experiment in mind reading. So, sana gumana to. Medyo excited ako. Kasi, well, I don't think I've done this live yet. At least not in a, webcast or online or on camera kind of performance. So it should be interesting. And again, 14 episodes in 5 weeks, that's an achievement. So it's an honor to be here sa podcast na ito. Ganun yung trabaho ko.
Oo nga, no?
Bawal ang dead air.
Oo nga eh. Buti na lang dito ka. Well, that's why I get the best people around.
So
And,
speaking of, I was telling the people while you were out there na I wanted to do an experiment with you.
oh,
Okay, so let's see how hopefully it works out. So again, diba, mentalism is essentially the branch of magic na uses the realm of the mind. So most people say na may scientific basis siya as opposed to yung so-called tricks or sleight of hand. Sometimes hindi. But the best part is yung one of the things that I use most is micro gestures, meaning yung kung paano kumilos sa isang tao na hindi niya napapansin. Like if a person lies, pag alam mo na yung nahanap mo, you will know every time kung nagsisinungaling ang tao. And there are general signs, but obviously to each person may specific signs. So for you, I'm not gonna.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna test if you're
Okay.
gonna lie to me or not. But what I'm gonna try is,
that's a different podcast.
we could actually have someone else a hot seat natin.
Oo nga yun.
Tatanungin mo ng mga very hard-hitting questions. Hindi totoo yun. So, I want you to think of someone important to you right now. Preferably, obviously, not someone in this room, not someone from here na pwede kitang i-Facebook search na ano ka na. Okay? Just think of that person.
Okay.
Think of how that person looks like and okay, I'm dalawa lang naman yan normally. If you think of someone important to you, friend or family, I think it's a friend, not family. Tama ba? But pwede ng family, ganun kayo ka-close.
Pwede.
Pwede ng family.
Pwede.
Okay, so I'm thinking friend, hindi siya from school, more like from work. Technically from work.
Wow.
Am I getting, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
Think of the person.
Yeah.
Kasi sabi ko sa'yo kanina, if you visualize that person, I'm going to hopefully get a vivid image of that person. Mas matangkad to sa'yo, no?
Matangkad?
Medyo matangkad ba?
Medyo.
Oo, may history to eh. Sa couch, sa IAS. Wait. I don't know this person personally. I may have run into him, but I don't think. I'm assuming it's a him. Tama. Okay. Never met, but I'm getting like an image, like Spector. Hindi Spector pangalan niya, no? Hindi naman.
Hindi.
But may connection.
Spector. Medyo, I think.
Hindi even Mark ang pangalan. Okay. Kilala ko si Mark Spector. Diba siya si Moon Knight? Okay, well, obviously, it's like, you're in the comics industry. This is a comic book person.
Yes.
Are you thinking of Marco?
Marco?
No,
but it's...
Miko! There you go, Miko.
Miko. Yeah, that's the most elegant man in the universe. The elegance himself, Mr. Miko Sawayan. Yeah, one of my bestest friends. And for some reason, yun ang naisip ko. Bakit kita naisip, Miko Sawayan? Maybe you should be you should guest in my podcast. Pero may iyain kasi yun eh.
That's fascinating.
Pero that's awesome, huh?
And I'm just going by how you react. So more or less, like,
Miko?
syempre hindi ko magigets yung apelido. So, hindi ko kilala.
Yeah, but it's Miko Sawayan. You can check him out. He's one of the best artists that we have. Well, in the world. Yeah, Moon Knight. He's the artist of Moon Knight. That was his first gig. That was his first Marvel comics na in-illustrate niya. Yun. Pero ngayon, he's gone way far.
Have you done any Marvel or DC work yet?
No. Kasi I thought of doing it before, but then when I was doing kasi you need to do trial pages eh.
Obviously,
diba?
Yeah.
So when I was doing those trial pages, parang immediately I realized parang I can't, and I'm not interested in drawing Spider-Man forever. Diba? Kasi I'm also a writer eh. I write my own comics, so I'd rather do my own characters. That's why hindi ko na pinursue. Yun. So I can do, although nasa hiatus pa rin ako. At least in comics wise, kasi I'm still doing other forms of art. Storyboarding,
but hopefully,
ganun.
as you keep doing this, that you get your creative juices flowing
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
or even an opportunity comes along for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. Kasi, 'di ba? Well, I've been doing storyboards for quite some time now. And the thing about storyboards, although it's great na magtrabaho ka doon, but you're nasa background ka eh, 'di ba?
That's true.
You don't get to be recognized. Wala namang
So,
wala namang
viral yung ad mo, hindi nila alam.
Oh, hindi alam na ikaw 'yon. Wala namang storyboards artist na award giving
Wala,
body.
actually, yung commercial yung talaga.
So, anyway, so 'yun.
Okay, so at least now we've done one experiment. Okay, so at least medyo na-establish natin. You wanna try another one?
Oh, sure.
Okay, I want you to take the forks.
Oh no. Is this what I think it's gonna be?
It probably is. So check it out. Nakita mo naman kung saan siya nanggaling.
Buksan ko na 'to.
Gusto mo na yun?
Okay.
Nakita ko saan siya galing. Hindi ko pa tinanggal yung price tag eh.
So galing landmark.
Just so you know na it's,
Oh, it's let's see.
store-bought.
Well, you can use this to eat your cake. Dapat pala ganun.
They're store-bought. Normally, I actually borrow from people. It's just that minsan ayaw nila, gano'n. So, naghahanda na lang ako just in case.
Oh.
But, kung minsan pwede mag-aabot sila, why not?
Well, I got one, and kasi when I don't want to spoil your your trick, your act, no. Pero you just saw me. I opened this from the package,
Yeah. So,
and
it's
got
actually-
one, and it's legit. It's a real fork.
It's very important kasi when you do stuff like this,
No.
na yung person, especially I do this in radio eh. Meaning, at least tayo nakikita pa.
Oo.
It's very important na i-establish rapport with the host para mapagkatiwalaan yung host na siya yung magnanarrate nung nangyayari. But since may visual component tayo,
Oo.
okay na tayo. Hindi na
Nice.
natin i-hear word. But sometimes, when I do it for radio, I have to make sure na very very clear yung sinasabi ng host para alam ng audience na legit yung ginagawa ko. Hindi lang kami nagtitrip nung host.
Well, that's the advantage of having this, and it's also live, so, 'di ba? Pressure. The joke.
Okay, so, eto gagawin natin. What we're gonna do is we're going to believe that with your mind, you could bend this fork. So just focus on it. And then slowly, 1, 2, makikita mo. Unti-unti.
What the hell?
Just check it out, solid. Still very solid. And obviously, wala akong extra forks at
Oo.
your sleeve. Wala akong ano.
Oo.
So if you try that again, you're going to see na nagbe-bend siya even more.
Holy shit!
Still going. Still going. Yeah. Diba?
Damn, it's like
Yeah.
come to me.
Sinasabi nila, baka optical illusion to. Like yung sa lapis, yung
Oo.
mo lang. But hindi to optical illusion eh. Kasi tinang unti-unti matutunaw siya talaga.
Oh, putya in the pit.
Yeah, check it out. Check it's solid. It's really solid right there. So, it's not chemicals or anything. Like, kailangan ko pa delivery ko.
Meron akong nakita nito, yung nagturo sa akin, putol pala. Hindi,
So,
this one's legit. I don't know what he's doing right now.
yeah, so all you have to do now, to straighten it physically, you have to use a lot of force. You have to actually use both hands. So, could you hold out your hand for me? Sige. So, ipitin natin. Wrap it carefully. Yan. So, what I'm gonna do is, iikutin ko tong fork na to, parang susi. Higpitan mo lang, pero kung di mo masasaktan ka.
Teka, pakita natin sa camera. Pakita natin sa
Okay.
camera. Okay, okay.
Okay, so, there you go. 1, 2, 3. Now watch, right in your hand. Tinan mo.
Okay.
Check. Pakita mo how, as close as it can be. Pakita na lang, it's twisted.
KO, the other camera.
There you go.
The other one.
Yeah, kita-kita.
Ah,
It's
that
very
one.
twisted. In fact, it's so twisted. Subukan mo tanggalin. Use both hands. Force.
Wow.
Physically impossible.
Without, oo nga, no?
Physically
It's ka masakit.
impossible. Masakit talaga. Kasi it's physically impossible. Just to prove na it has to be something other than a physical force at work.
Oh my
And
God.
the hardest part is pag tinitigan mo siya, tapos unti-unti.
Whoa!
I can give that away. souvenir.
Oh my God, I'm gonna put this here. Pero
Meron ka ng ano.
Wow.
Parang yung Batman's
Oo nga
gallery.
Actually, this hat is from our previous guest too, Project
So
Vegan.
meron ka ng fork na ano. May rogues gallery ka na.
Damn! I'm better than watching Geller bending silver spoon. Silver fork naman to. Ang lapit nun. May nagturo sa akin yan kasi I have other friends who do magic din eh. Parang yung trick daw doon is putol. Tapos parang iaano mo siya na tapos pagkatapos babalik. Yeah. I don't know. I forget how they explained it.
I get the idea.
No, so
It's just that sa akin, ang maganda is ano eh. You can't do that if you're doing it live. Meaning sa akin, halimbawa sa hotel, hingi talaga ako sa hotel nung tinidor nila. Sabi ko, hindi ko na ito mababalik I work with that.
I can't bend it even further.
So that's what I do. It's just like if you want that kind of entertainment and my comedic stylings kasi ang difference ko kay Lanomer and Justin is sila they're very Justin does lectures. So seryoso 'yon.
No.
Si Nomer naman mukha lang niya nakakatawa. Bibi lang Nomer. Love you Nomer. No, but si Nomer ano naman siya madalas ka collaboration niya.
Oh, na-amaze siya.
Supposed to be sleeping. I can't sleep.
He has brought some kind of spirit, whatever. Hopefully a good one. And but he's welcome. Damn, only here the powerful, not just powerful, the mental.
Alam mo, tagal ko ng pangarap. Sana ma-sponsor kami mga mentalist ni Belo.
Bello.
Wala lang. Isipin mo, nandun kami sa billboard. Beautiful minds, beautiful bodies. Belo.
If you can sponsor Marlo, you can... hindi pala Bello si Marlo. No? Hindi. Erase.
Diba?
Pero ang lapit nito, man. Damn.
Yeah, so that's my specialty. That's how
Can I ask where you learned to do something like this?
Nung 15 years old, pinadala ng owl. Tapos...
Okay.
No.
This is gonna severe.
The serious story.
Okay.
And this one I love telling kasi lalo na kilala mo yung isa sa beneficiaries nito. On and off, hobby ko magic. As a kid, bata pa lang. Like, one of my first teachers was actually a nun, si Sister Angie. So, sa Don Bosco, I learned magic. Pero hobby lang siya on and off. Ngayon, nung birthday ng best friend ko at the time, si Albert Orr.
Oh.
Yeah.
Albert or I know him.
Albert. So, birthday niya, surprise party. Sabi ko, magma-magic ako para sa ano. Kasi kinuha niya, yung dinidate niya at the time, kinuha yung mga friends niya sa kanyang mga favorite performers.
Kilala ko rin ba yung hindi dyan? I think.
Baka.
Oh, sige. Never mind. Anyway.
Pero hindi yung nakatrabaho mo.
Hindi yun.
Hindi yun.
Okay.
Okay. So, ako, bumili ako ng mga videos, gano'n, para matuto mag-magic. And then na-realize ko, teka na, naka-10,000 na ako dito.
Okay.
Point. Gagawin ko lang ito
okay.
para sa birthday ni Albert, tapos wala na. So, ako ang kapal ng mukha ko, sabi ko, from now on, professional magician. Wala akong ginagawa.
Oo nga eh. Parang ako, professional podcaster na bigla, di ba?
From now on, professional magician na ako. Sinabi ko sa lahat ng kakilala ko na who'd listen. Wala pa akong ginagawa, wala pa akong show, wala pa anything. Professional magician na ako, pwede niyo na ako i-book.
Wow!
And the next thing I knew, one of my batchmates booked me for the birthday party ng anak ni Richard Merck.
Okay.
So that was in Merck's sa Greenbelt 3.
Well, that's your first gig.
2006.
That's your first gig in a bar. Bar agad.
Yeah, 2006.
No, hindi didn't start in the
Children's party.
okay. Children's party pero in the venue.
Oo, 2006.
Okay.
So I did magic and then that's where I learned. I learned from a shop in Green Hills called Abracadabra, owned by Mr. Bing Lim It, one of the best magicians in the Philippines na nag-retire na. Yan. Ang problema lang dun sa magic shop niya is nagbebenta din siya sex toys. So yung mga kids na isa sa pupunta doon minsan, magtatanong sila, anong magic dito? Medyo awkward lang.
Is it still open?
It's still there.
Wow, okay.
Hindi na nakakatawa. The merchandise, ito yung magic, ito yung magic.
Parang may nakita ako doon. Saan to? Like,
Sa Shopsville.
okay.
Sa Green Hills.
Maybe iba. Maybe another branch.
Yeah.
Or foggy memory lang ako.
Yeah. Pero, so parang medyo, siya yung pinakakaiba yung merchandise.
Wow.
Kasi, ang daming batang pumunta.
Magic din naman yun. Diba?
Tapos may nakikita silang hindi sila dapat nakita. A little too soon.
Huh. Pero, so,
Ayoko na.
pero may mentor ka rin sa mga local.
One of my mentors, really, but now, kasi retired na siya, tapos ayaw niyang tinatawag ko siya mentor. Si Jay Mata is one of the co-owners of Ludo, the board game cafe. He
yeah,
actually
okay, I've heard of
helped
that.
me learn magic, street magic, yung style ni Jay. And then Mentalist, and we worked together for a while. We were known as Kel and Jay, parang Mel and Jay.
Okay.
So we used to be a tandem na nag-ano kami, comedy magic. Tapos since ako sobrang tangkad, tapos siya sobrang liit, pinagtitripan ko siya, parang Penn and Teller.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Penn and Teller.
Ko as a magician, as a mentalist is not
David Blaine.
Is not David Blaine, is not even Darren Brown, who's normally pag mentalist ka, yun yung unang pangalan na
Talaga?
na tumitingkad sa ulo mo na mga performers. Or even Richard Osterlin, siya yung isa sa pinakasikat na mentalist na nagtuturo nung ginagawa niya.
Okay.
But the one na influence ko talaga Penn and Teller because of yung style nila and even their social commentary.
Oh, and nga, 'di ba? That's what's great about them, 'di ba? Yung saka ibang you just know that they're masters of what they do eh. And they're total entertainers. Basta sobrang
Nasa ibang yan na sila eh. Kasi lahat ng ibang magicians na kilala mo lang for magic. Sila, hindi. You know them for their magic, you know them for their politics, you know them for yung Penn and Teller bullshit.
Oo, 'di ba?
I love that show.
Me too, 'di ba? Ang dami kong natutunan doon sa
Sobra. So, that's yun yung life peg ko. Kaya kung ano pinagagagawa ko ngayon. Diba? Penn, kasi si Penn naman mismo eh. He does acting, he does juggling, he has a weekly podcast. He's an active atheist. I'm not exactly all of those things, obviously. But I like the fact na he's multifaceted. Marami siya nagagawa. And that's why, yun yung inspiration ko.
Yeah.
Na comedy magic sila, ako comedy mentalism, and then yung tandem nila, kahit wala akong katandem at the moment, I take yung mechanics nila to heart, kung paano sila na yung storytelling is a distraction for the actual magic.
It's good to have something to or someone to pattern your act from 'di ba?
Oh, lalo na because I'm a solo act. So when I pattern something after them, hindi siya magiging kopya.
Yeah, and it's also you're gonna produce your own your own style naman eh. Diba? Even if this show is patterned heavily on the Joe Rogan
It's its
Experience.
own animal.
Diba?
It's its own
Oh, but it will turn out to be my show eventually. Whatever that would mean, maybe after a few more episodes.
I think you're hitting your groove na eh. Kasi,
yeah.
Nagigets mo naman kung paano I've seen some of your other episodes. So nagigets mo naman slowly how to adjust based on the guest eh. Kasi yun talaga yun, hindi ka pwedeng isang formula lang as
Yes.
You have to really adjust based on the guest.
Yeah, that's what I liked about Joe's podcast. He guests from really smart guys like Neil deGrasse Tyson, basta mga astrophysicists up to Alex Jones na mga conspiracy nuts, mga ganon, to doctors, to MMA fighters. So the variety of the guests are kung sino yung he thinks would be an interesting na source of ideas, he gets in the show.
I think that's great eh. Kasi everyone's concept of having a talk show is always about who can land the best celebrity.
Yes.
And while there's nothing wrong with that, that's what everyone's doing.
Diba? And that's the other thing that I was talking about earlier, diba? Parang we're always sa celebrities na lang tayo nakatingin parati eh. We just look up to celebrities all the time.
Diba?
Na parang
'di ba?
ano pang parang there are lots of intelligent and interesting, insightful Filipinos. Let's say, sabihin na natin Filipinos kasi that's who we are,
Yeah.
'di ba? So, na out there that you just don't realize sometimes na they could be a source of a positive influence to you or
Hindi mo
just
alam kasi
insight.
they've never given that
Just insight.
opportunity.
Oh, maybe it's your dad, maybe it's your mom, pero sometimes kahit nasa harap mo na, maybe it's your best friend, 'di ba? It doesn't have someone doesn't need to be a celebrity to be looked upon, 'di ba? And or at least become an inspiration to someone.
Exactly. Well said.
Yeah.
So, that's what I like about the show you have so far. Sobrang hindi mo hindi mo ma-peg kung sino yung sunod na guest. You'll never know who's coming next.
Yeah,
Because it's really about a variety of people, and that I think that that tests your limits
Yeah.
the most.
Yeah.
Kasi yun eh. Maaasa ka nun, Paps.
Oo
Maaasa
nga
ka
eh.
talaga.
Diba? Hopefully, diba? Well, that's yun nga yung that's what I'm hoping to become, diba? Kasi
I mean,
oo.
diba, you don't get into this na just to, trip-tripan lang. Kasi
Oo
kung
nga.
trip-tripan lang to, hindi ganito ang setup mo. This is effort, guys.
Yeah.
Yung pag-upo ko dito, the first thing on my mind was, kinavir niya. Hindi to trip-tripan lang. I'm looking at 3 cameras, I'm looking at 2 mic setup. This is essentially a radio booth.
Wow, thank you,
With
thank
more
you.
cameras. Diba? This is professionally set up. He has a guy backing us up.
Yeah, that's Keo Gloria,
There
ladies and
you go.
gentlemen. Yeah.
So props to you, and this is something that you put effort into, and I think it's
Yes.
because you want you have a message you want to get out
Yes,
there.
yes.
And I think it's great na you're getting it across because alam naman natin,
Oo nga eh.
we've had a lot of people who have wanted to get into our way for the longest time.
Oo.
Let's not name names. Good vibes tayo dito.
Oo
Let's
nga,
not
oo nga,
name
oo
names.
nga.
But diba, it's so easy to tell you what you can't do.
Yeah, exactly.
As opposed to just telling you how you can do it.
Yeah, and sometimes kasi you just go for it. Diba? That's my my mantra right now is sipag, tiyaga at kapal ng mukha.
Oo.
Diba?
Yun naman.
So if somebody's gonna do this eventually anyway, you might as well be me. Diba? That's
Ako, ang pangarap ko nga, wala lang talaga akong actually it's a personal question kasi I don't think I can handle a one-man show.
Mhm.
Yung ginagawa ni John Oliver,
Aha.
yung Last Week Tonight,
Aha.
gusto ko ng ganun.
Wow, okay.
I mean,
You're gonna need writers to help you out.
You need a writing team,
Mm.
you need researchers para dun sa mga video clips, etc. Yun yung mahirap dun eh. And I'm hoping na at some point, pag nakaipon na ako,
Oo.
kahit ako na maggastos para doon. Kasi ayoko naman na puro TY lang yung mga researchers.
Yes,
diba?
yes. Well,
I mean,
oo nga.
people gotta eat. And after we say na hindi tayo papayag sa shoutout, TY lang ibibigay
Oo
ko
nga
sa
di ba? Well, that's one thing na I want to say about that. Yung there are artists na nagrereklamo about the shoutout thing, pero some people pag sila naman yung may kailangan, ay, TY din ang gusto nila eh.
Oo.
So if there have been other artists who ask me, how do you charge people? Paano ka naniningil? Magkano how can you charge this much? So my answer to them is para magkaroon ka ng kapal ng muka to charge a certain amount, dapat meron ka ring decency to pay when you need something. 'Di ba? So that pag ganun ka, so teka, I don't get myself the stuff I want for free. So may kapal ako ng mukha to ask for
that's true.
payment,
And
'di ba?
it's really, what is it worth to you? Like, yung mga tao, kung talagang willing sila na X-deal, walang problema.
Oo.
Alam mo ba nung release ng Book 7, Harry Potter Book 7, I actually performed for fully booked BGC na nag-magic ako, street magic dun sa labas ng mga nakapila for the book launch and sa loob. And I only part X deal because
Okay.
I wanted to have a copy of the book.
Yeah.
So first day noon, may kopya na ako ng book. Hindi ako nagsingil ng full price.
Yeah, sometimes I still do X deals. Sometimes I do stuff for free din.
Yeah,
Pero
it's for Cancer Warriors Foundation.
yung mga ganun. Or sometimes if I know that the person is something I could parang pwede kong singilin yung favor in the long run.
Pero kung hindi kita
Diba?
kilala,
Oo,
hindi
diba?
ka naman pupunta sa
Diba?
yung Facebook request pa, diba? Yung ibig sabihin, hindi kayo connected na doon.
Oo nga.
Tapos, i-recommend ka, pero libre naman ang gusto mo. Anong klaseng recommendation yun?
Oo nga, diba?
Diba, isipin mo, sa kasal mo, this is the most important day in your life. Tapos, kukuha ka ng tao na nung biglang naningil, sabihin mo, hindi ko naman ganun kagagaling eh.
Oh, wow, may ganun kang ano.
Hindi sa akin. Yung
Oo.
mga kumakalat living
Kasi
nagbabiral.
yun ang nakakapikon talaga. Yun ang nakakapikon.
Pag biglang pinakita mo na maniningil ka, hindi ko naman ganun kagaling eh. Hindi ka pa nga sikat, mukha ka ng pera. Mga ganun. Teka lang. Humingi ka ng 20 songs dun sa tao para sa
Oo nga, diba? Well, yun ang ano eh, yun ang mga typical victims niyan are the people who, well, in the creative, not just, I think more on performers and musicians eh. Well,
that's true.
Diba? So,
But I have to say na, sorry, hindi to contest
no, yeah. Oo nga.
Napapansin ko, may pagkalugi ang komedyante at magician.
Mhm.
Kasi, sige, sabihin natin, banda ka. Medyo, minsan babaratin ka.
Oo.
Pero, alam nilang banda ka. Halimbawa, Itchy Worms.
Mhm.
Sige, babaratin ka. Sabihin na, sige, ano na lang, bayaran ka na 5,000. Tag 1,000 yung kada member.
Oo. Itchy Worms?
Itchy
Sus
Worms.
Mariosep.
Diba?
Oo.
Good luck.
Uh-huh.
That's not gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Unless super they really wanna do it for you.
Oo.
Diba?
Oo.
Pero sa magician, ito problema. Bubukan nila.
Mhm.
Sige, okay sila. Okay, ginawa ka nila, bayaran ka nila. Bubukan nila ulit. Sabihin nila, pareho yung ginawa mo ah.
Ano sabi?
Pareho yung ginawa mo ah. Ginawa mo yun nung huli mong show.
Ay, ganun.
Nakakasabaw ko. Pag yung clear mo ang Itchy Worms,
Oo.
at kumanta sila ng
Beer.
Yung isa sa pinakasikat nila. Tapos yung,
Sana
diba?
mapigil.
Love Team. Ganon.
Love Team, yan.
Tapos binok mo sila ulit, kumanta sila ng Beer, Love Team.
Oo.
Magreklamo ka ba talaga na, kinanta mo yun nung huli, diba?
Oo nga.
Pareho lang yun. Ganon din yung pati stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Pag ulit ka ng joke, hindi dahil walang isipin mo kung the creative process to write a 5-minute set, you've done stand-up.
Oo
Kahit
nga
hindi ka
eh.
nagtagal, alam mo kung gaano katagal ang ginugol mo.
Yeah.
Alam mong hilaw pa yun kasi hindi mo pa nakaasa talaga yung 5 minutes. But how long did that take you sitting down?
Yeah.
Ilang oras yun?
No, yeah. Matagal. And it's ilang days of pa-filtering kung alin yung gagamitin mo ba, 'di ba? Kasi and that's one thing that I've discovered about yun nga stand-up comedy especially kasi before when I wasn't aware pa, kala ko they just wing it. They just stand there. They're just
That's
naturally
improv.
they're just naturally funny.
No,
'Di ba?
that's improv.
When I heard for the first time that they actually write down, I was like, "Whoa!" Mind opening eh. Oh, nga no. Kaya pala pag pinanood mo yung mga ni George Carlin, kaya pala pulidong-pulido, 'di ba?
But the process that it took to write down the 2 hours
And also,
na special,
yung iba talagang parang it's like a lyrics of a song na word for word.
memorize nila.
Si George Carlin, ilang beses niyang inulit yung yung there's a bit that he did before na nalimutan ko, it's about working. So when he repeated that, word for word yun eh. Diba? So that means he wrote it.
He wrote it. 2, he had to commit that to memory somehow.
Oo.
Kasi alam mo yun, yung jokes kasi, isa sa pinakamahirap for me I don't know with the other comedians, but sa akin is yung mag-segue.
Oh.
And the thing is,
Crowd work?
no, more like mag-segue. Ito yung kinento ko, blah 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 blah
Oo.
blah, DJ ako, blah blah, ito yung joke ko, blah blah blah. O tapos, ito pag-uusapan natin.
Oo.
Ano yung sasabihin mo in between those things?
Oo nga.
Yung mga komedyante na sobrang pulido na yung set, pati yun, akal na.
Oo nga, no?
Yung transition, smooth kasi etong joke na to, connected sa sunod na joke,
Mhm.
at kaya nila na memorize lahat kasi magkakatahi-tahi
Nakatahi-tahi na.
yan.
Yeah.
And that's super difficult. Kasi like si Trian,
Yeah,
one of your former
Trian.
guests,
Mhm.
Trian is a one-liner comedian.
Oo.
It's very, iba yung style niya
Iba yung style,
sa, sa most of the other stand-up comedians na observational storytelling style.
Oo.
Ang hirap nun kasi, ibig sabihin, walang connection yung mga one-liners niya sa isa't isa.
Oo.
So, kailangan memorize niya lahat ng one-liners na yun.
Oo. Parang at least in the Showtime sets, si Rock and Roll to the World.
Si Ryan Rems.
Ryan Rems.
Pagka-one-liner
Diba?
style
Diba?
din siya minsan.
Diba? Ganun yung ano niya eh. I don't know about his other stuff.
Pero diba, si James Carraan, batang 90s,
Oo.
may sequencing yan.
Oo,
Ito
yeah.
yung ginagawa niya kasi noong 90s. So,
Oo.
magkatagpi-tagpi yung jokes.
Oo.
And mas madali niya maalala. And that's how he works.
Yun yung ano eh, those are the things that if you're an audience, you just see the final product eh, 'di ba?
Oo.
Parang kala mo nakakatawa lang talaga siya.
Correct.
'Di ba? Oh, yun.
Hindi mo kasi alam yung proseso eh.
Oo.
And yun yung malungkot na part kasi nami-misappreciate yung ginagawa nila kasi feeling ng mga tao nanonood, kaya ko naman gawin yun eh.
Oo nga, actually, yun ang akala mo. Kasi
Kasi-
ako, kala ko kaya ko rin gawin.
Kasi marami sa atin nakakatawa sa inuman eh.
Oo, ganun. Exactly.
Pero hindi mo realize na pag may audience na nagbabayad para makita ka, hindi bebenta yung mga hirit mo nung nagiinuman lang kayo.
At saka kahit nga yung kainuman mo yung kaharap mo, parang the moment you stand up and make them aware that you intend to make them laugh, na meron, iba bigla eh. Kasi merong, putya, papatawanin ako nito.
Iba na.
Diba?
Diba na? Tapos yung, on top of that, improv is a whole different art on its own.
Oh.
Like, nakabanood ka na ba ng improv show?
A few times. Pero not parang in a mall, in a park somewhere.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
ganun.
But kasi makikita mo iba yung discipline.
Mm.
Kasi unang-una, one of the key rules in improv, aside from always saying yes, is you don't want to, hindi sila natutuwa sa mga pastar.
Okay.
Sa stand-up, since solo ka, kailangan pastar. So may ganun eh. Minsan, kahit obvious na may punchline na pwedeng iba to sa improv, hindi nila kakagatin yun.
Talaga?
Kasi alam nila, obvious yun eh.
Okay.
They wanna take it in a different direction. That's how it works.
I
So
see,
may
I
ganong discipline.
Hmm.
Minsan, ito na yung punchline, gusto ka nang tuklawin, hindi ka pa kakagat. Because you feel that it's too easy or that's not where the conversation or the scene should go.
Or parang it will kill the kung ano mo yung
The
skit.
vibe. Or yun nga, babarahin mo yung kasama mo.
Okay.
Hindi ka
I
mag-isa eh.
see.
May
I
kasabayan
see.
ka eh.
I see.
And you have to make each other look good. Hindi siya pwedeng gaganong ka lang tapos ikaw na. Ikaw lang.
Okay. I get it. So, sometimes merong yung the guy na you're gonna go after, ikaw yung kasunod. Tapos meron siyang parang naiwan na dangling na joke na pwede mong pitasin, 'di ba? Parang it's a very,
Hindi siya ano eh.
if it kumbaga will parang babara niya yung nauna sa iyo, hindi mo pwedeng gawin 'yun.
Something along those lines. Pero syempre, eventually, pag sanay ka na, pwede mo nang i-break yung mga ganong rules. But as a general rule, when you're starting out, yes and, meaning oo at. Hindi mo pwede. Kasi pag nag-uusap tayo, naman, kakwento ka, sabihin ko sa'yo, napanood mo yung basketball game, tapos sinabi mo, no. Tapos yung usapan.
Tapos.
Oo nga. Sige, bakit next time. Pero pag sinabi mong yes, at alam mo yung ginawa ni ganito, may pinag-uusapan namin.
Diba?
Para siyang ping-pong yung nagkakaroon kayo. Huwag kang smash ng smash. Kasi pag smash ka ng smash, tapos agad eh.
I see. I get it.
Balikan kayo ng balikan. Tapos eventually, pag maganda na yung build-up nyo, dun ka magsasmash.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the difference. And I like that kasi it disciplines you in a different, grounds you actually. As if you're doing stand-up, tapos, and stand-up, of course, you have to have some kind of an ego. Kailangan eh.
Oo.
But still, minsan, even that could get out of hand. The improv upbringing of mine also grounds me din. Na it keeps me from letting it get to me. So, maganda yung interplay nila. Kasi, you think they're similar, but hindi. Kasi yung isang joke na gumagana sa stand-up, biglang magfa-fall flat sa improv, and vice versa.
Okay. At saka, not every joke, parang may hit and miss din eh. Sometimes, patok.
Minsan nga,
sometimes it bombs.
Minsan nga, hindi naman kailangan joke eh. Improv is not always improv comedy. Minsan, it's improv theater. minsan nag-iiyakan sila dun.
Talaga?
May
Wow.
mga-
Hindi pa ako nakakapanood ng
May
ganun.
mga ganun na sabihin nila, talaga, disclaimer talaga nila na baka ini-expect nyo it's improv comedy. Kasi syempre, ang exposure natin mostly to improv, kung hindi tayo nanonood ng local improv shows, is Whose Line? Which is improv comedy.
Yes.
Kasi the way it's set up, talagang katatawanan nyo. But sometimes it's not. Isa pa na yun.
So there's ano. I think it's a regular theater exercise,
Theater
di ba?
talaga.
Siguro doon nang galing yun eh. I would guess.
It is.
I would
And
guess.
then it developed into its own animal.
Nice. And parang sa Pilipinas parang nauna pa yung improv dun sa stand-up comedy, except dun sa stand-up comedy na yung mga Becky stand-up comedy, di ba? Parang mas
Yes.
nauna pa yun eh, di ba?
Yes, mainly because ang improv kasi is community-based. Kasi
Okay.
magkakagrupo kayo eh.
Mhm.
And at the same time, theater-based.
Yes.
As opposed to stand-up, wala kasi tayo talagang yung American style na comedy.
Oo nga eh.
Wala tayong ganun.
Why don't we set up one?
Because hindi mo lang makikita.
Talaga?
Hindi mo alam eh. Sabihin natin, sige, let's say, sabihin natin, meron kang budget, tapos sige, exclusive, Comedy Manila, let's say, Comedy Manila,
No.
kinuha mo. It's still a question mark.
Mhm.
They are great people, believe me.
Mhm.
Galing silang komedya, but you don't know it. Kasi right now, we haven't tested it yet. Someone has to, at some point.
But it's been around for
It's
more
been
than 10
around.
years? More than 10 years na ba? Or roughly more or less 10 years?
More or less 10 years na, since the first Laugh-A-Palooza. 2007 ata ang first Laugh-A-Palooza eh.
Oh, 11 years na.
So 11 years na. And then before that, sila Tim Tayag, sila Rex Navarrete.
Oo.
Ano pa yun? Early 2000s pa yun.
Yeah.
So you've had that scene for a long time, pero ngayon lang siya na recognize in the mainstream. And not even yet. Kasi yung Showtime, inaano pa rin nila, medyo dinadumb down pa rin nila yung style para maging patok pa rin sa
Oo
bansa.
nga eh, di ba? Parang yun yung...
Kasi pag pinanood mo halimbawa si Ryan Rem sa stand-up set niya, hindi
Oo.
tutugtog ang Guns N' Roses sa set niya.
Oo nga eh, di ba?
Hindi tutugtog.
Di ba?
Walang cue na, pare, patawa na tayo.
Oo nga.
Walang ganoon. Ina-assume na lang.
Well, at least we're referring of course to the funny ones ng Showtime. At the very least, meron silang effort to put
you can't complain kasi
Oo.
it's an exposure
It's
that they
a-
get.
yes.
But yun na nga, up to now, pag sinabi mong komedyante ka, ang assumption, para ka sila Vice. Not that there's
oo.
anything wrong with that, but that's
Oo.
not even the same style. That's insult
Oo.
comedy. So, nalalump in yung stand-up sa insult comedy. And then, pagdating sa magic, like I said, either pang perya siya, or pang demonyo. Pag sobrang mong galing, sasabihan ka na, naniniwala ka ba
Ikaw
sa
ba?
Diyos?
Ano ba yun sa'yo? Pang peryo, di ba?
Na tanong na
Pang
talaga
podcast. Pang podcast
Pero
yan.
hindi, tanong na ako.
Dada.
Tapos mayroong part na isang beses, nag-show ako ng Easter Sunday sa simbahan.
Oo.
May mga lumapit talaga sa akin.
Talaga?
Na,
Ba't naman doon ka
Hindi ko pa
nag-perform? Okay.
ako ba, okay, tatanggip ba ako, pero may mga dumapit talaga na, hindi ho ata tama yung ginagawa nyo. Sabi ko, hindi.
Talaga?
Talaga. I mean, that's why, kaya ako nag-comedy.
Okay.
Para hindi ako matawag na satanista.
Okay.
Yun yung reason kung bakit comedy ang ginamit ko.
Well, you can do it naman kasi. Di ba, why not pagsamahin mo yun? Di ba?
It's just that yun lang. Kasi mentalism, seryoso. Kita ko kung gaano
Medyo.
kaseryoso si Uri Geller eh.
Oo.
But because I want that comedy style na nakita ko kay Penn and Teller, and then yung pag pinapanood mo sa shows ni David Copperfield, nagko-comedy din yun. Gusto ko yun.
Talaga? Sige.
Meron siyang routine, panoorin mo, The Vanishing Egg.
Vanishing
Comedy
egg.
routine yun eh.
Wow, okay.
Comedy
Sige, I'm gonna
routine
look it
yun.
up.
So, ganun siya. It's like, for me, hindi pa, for comedy and for magic, nahihirapan yung Philippine market to catch up with what's going on. What I mean by that is, as a magician, ito, hindi mo napansin na iba ang tingin sa magician ng mga judges sa Pilipinas Got Talent kumpara sa ibang talents.
What do you mean?
So, kumanta ako sa singer. Kanta ako. Ganda nung kanta mo. Yung cover mo kasi nung ginawa ni Regine Velasquez. Ganda. Yung, ako nag-magic. Blah, 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 blah. Bakit naloko mo ko dun ah?
Ah!
Tapos Pinoy, yun sasabihin. Tapos may magsasabi, nakita ko na yan dati. Pero nung isa, kinanta niya yung kanta ni Regine, okay lang.
Okay.
Pero ako, gagawa ko ng magic trick na napanood mo dati, para sa'yo, alam mo na kahit hindi mo alam.
I see. Yeah.
There's a double standard. And napapansin ko yon kaya kung bakit hindi ko alam kung ever may mananalo na grand finalist ng Pilipinas Got Talent na magician. Because nagigipit ang magicians sa kung paano tumingin ng magic, yung judges mismo. And by extension, yung mga tao.
Well, dun sa Asia's Got Talent, may magician yata dun di ba?
Iba yun.
Iba yun,
Nanalo si
ibang
Secret
ano,
Rihanna,
di ba? Oo,
iba.
diba?
Kasi may respeto na
So
dun.
that means sa Philippine
Sa
audience
Philippines,
talaga.
wala nang ganung respeto.
Oo.
Wala nga eh. Sabi ko nga sa'yo,
Hindi
pang-perya
gets di ba?
o satanista. So right now, pang-perya ang tingin ng mga judges ng Pilipinas Got Talent. And ako, syempre, kahit magreklamo ka, sila pa rin ang judge eh.
Oo.
So kailangan,
You play with their rules.
You have to play by the rules, you have to adjust somehow. Kung hindi ka mag-a-adjust, talagang talo ka.
Talo ka.
Hindi mo pwedeng sisihin yung judge eh. Wala tayong magagawa. Yun talaga yung patakaran.
Oo. Tsaka, dun papasok yung pagiging innovative mo. Kung kaya mo silang, if you can make them think otherwise.
Kaya nga may mga nakakapasok sa finals. Pero makikita mo, ang adversarial, that's the best word for it, adversarial ang tingin nila sa Magic kasi for them, naloloko mo.
Okay.
Parang ang kalaban.
Okay.
Hindi kayo collaborative. Kasi as a mentalist,
I see.
collaborative ako with the audience.
Parang ang tendency ko is to catch what you're trying to do me.
Pero kasi,
to do to me.
problema ko yun as a mentalist. Kasi as a mentalist, kung ayaw mo magpabasa ng utak, pare, wala akong magagawa.
Oo.
Kung ayaw mo magpa-hypnotize kasi feeling mo magmumukha kang gago, hindi ka talaga mahi-hypnotize. Hindi naman kasi siya pilitan eh.
Oo nga.
It's about game ka ba? We're just gonna have fun. If you're not gonna have fun, then what am I here for? I'm an entertainer.
It's like parang sa comedy, parang pupunta ka sa comedy pero parang hindi ka ready tumawa, parang gusto mo lang I'm too high para tumawa sa jokes mo.
It's the respect for the art form kasi for them, they don't even see it as art yet.
Oo nga no. That's a problem. When kaya maybe slightly may ganun akong naiisip before. Pero nung na-realize ko na they're actually writing, there's a newfound respect that I got. So shit.
Kasi right now, tinan mo how na-rehabilitate ang comics sa Philippines. Na-rehabilitate siya, for me at least, of course, the comic book people, they might see it differently. Ibang concept. But ako, as a non-comic book person, just a fan, na-rehabilitate siya, meaning hindi na sila nagrespeto sila more as an art form nung lumabas sila from yung comics, K. Letter K, yung mga hiwaga, funny comic, at naging graphic novels sila. Which means, nagmahal sila.
Oo nga.
Nung tumaas yung presyo, tumaas yung respeto.
Well, nag-close din kasi yung mga publications, old publications.
That's
so
true.
kaya napilitan din yung
magmahal.
Yung
Kasi
magmahal.
hindi naman maka-mass produce nung ginagawa ng comics.
And also nagkaroon ng it happened din naman right about the same time na naging complex yung storytelling in the graphic novel medium. Kasi after the 80s, doon naglabasan yung mga Dark Knight Returns yung pag lang yung mga Watchmen, di ba? So after that, parang when during the 80s, mga bata pa sina Jerry Alangilan, sina Carlo Vergara.
Ano ba si Jerry Alangilan?
Yeah. No, I mean yung really bata. bata, 'di ba? So after that, when they got into age, kaya na nilang gumawa ng Jerry came up with Wasted. Unlike anything that the Filipino comics reader na nakita nila before.
Elmer pa rin ako.
Elmer. Wasted was yun ang nag-open sa akin. Well, first na nawawa ko talaga was Miracle Man. Tapos then Watchmen. Pero nung nakita ko yung Wasted, it's a different kind of I think up until this day it's still Jerry's most powerful comics.
For you?
No, for me.
Ako kasi like with comics, obviously with so many interests, I can't pretend na I'm a super comics fan.
Oo.
But I mean, I know a lot more than the average
Oo.
person. Pero
Yeah.
like ako, pag tinanong mo ako, anong favorite kong storyline? Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Mhm.
Ganun ako.
Mhm.
Or Infinity Gauntlet. Yun yung dalawang favorite.
Oo.
Crisis on Infinite Earths, Infinity Gauntlet.
Oo.
So, hindi ako nakongolekta ng individual comics.
Mhm.
I would only, if I get a comic,
Mhm.
it's going to be yung
Maganda naman yung okay
absolute
naman.
version, yung
Yeah, yung
malaki
trade
na.
paperback.
Hindi
Yung
siya trade
hindi.
paperback eh.
Ay, yung absolute?
Yung absolute edition.
Okay.
So,
Omnibus
absolute-
na mga ganun.
Hindi, yung absolute is parang oversized.
Ah, yeah,
edition
that one.
na May
Okay.
mga special features.
Oo,
Parang siyang Blu-ray.
Oo. Annotated na yung iba.
Oo, so Absolute Crisis on Infinite Earths, Absolute, walang Absolute ng Infinity Gauntlet eh. So ganun ako.
Absolute Watchmen.
Mas gusto ko ang hilig ko dun sa continuity reboots ng DC. So yun, Crisis.
Yun naman ang
Zero Hour.
ayoko. Yun ang
Yung gusto yun.
this is probably one of the most, I've never seen anyone with this same opinion na about comics and comics characters, especially Marvel and DC. Kasi ang pinakang ayoko sa kanila is the fact na that the stories never end. Parang forever na nang si Spider-Man.
That's the conceit of the medium.
Yun nga eh, pero 'di ba, parang for me parang nilalabag nila yung pinakang main rule ng storytelling eh, dahil merong beginning,
May
medium
gusto,
at
may
saka
go.
end. Oh, 'di ba? Walang ending eh. So,
Walang character growth hanggang ngayon eh. Nauubusan pa rin ng fluid si Spider-Man, mawawalan pa rin ng pera.
oo nga, 'di ba? So parang after na until you can only write as many Spider-Man stories. That's why you'll have to resort to different kind of universes, 'di ba? Just to make sure, just to extend the lifespan of that character. 'Di ba? Spider-Man was created back in the 60s. Tapos ngayon, 50 years later.
The doorbell daw.
Ah, okay. Nandyan?
Teka lang. Sorry, nandito. Ah, crap. Yeah. The doorbell daw.
Actually, I'll you handle the show.
Yeah, sige.
Ano yung muna? I'll get your...
Sige. Oh wow, sorry. Technical difficulties. So we'll be back in a bit. Crap. Ang hirap talaga, ang hirap pag ganito. So hopefully ma-figure out to and maayos. Sorry. That if you're watching, sorry about that. As you can tell naman, I can't keep looking at my phone eh. So hindi ko napansin. 12 minutes ago pa pala yun. So sayang. Hopefully nandiyan ka pa. If not, I'm super sorry. I'll make it up to you. Yeah. So overall, you're talking about comic books. Hindi siya, iba siya eh. Iba pag comic books. It's a never-ending medium. So that's the problem with comic books. As opposed to manga, at some point natatapos sila eh. At some point. Pero yung comic books walang katapusan. Like, mas matanda. Si Superman is what? 80 years, right? 80 years na si Superman. He's been around since 19 or 80 or 90 years. So he's been around for the longest time. He's still there. He's still going. And that's kind of difficult when you think about it. Kasi most of the time they're just doing it kasi wala, intellectual property nila. They have to keep owning it. So, well, so unfortunately, that's what happened.
Wala eh.
Wala. Oh, sige.
Have her call in. Our
Wala.
second caller.
Wala na, umalis na.
Ay, ganun.
Shoot.
Oh my God.
Oh well.
Are you in trouble?
I hope not. I hope not. Well, I have a cake for her.
Yeah. What's her name?
Patty.
Hey, Patty. We have a cake for you. Please don't be mad. Joke lang.
Yeah, so, sige.
So, how long have we been on KO?
Wow, couple of hours.
2 hours.
2 hours? Wow, and 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Damn!
Damn.
Diba? Stig!
Alright.
So, you have anything else to say? You want to say something?
I'm still in town for a couple more months, so if ever you guys could book me if you want, a magician or a host,
Describe it.
mentalist. So just get in touch with me at Kel Fabie. And thank you. It's been an honor.
Wow,
being here.
same here.
I mean, dude, we could go for a couple more hours if we wanted
Oo
to.
nga eh,
Wow.
di ba? Can you come again before you leave? Where are you leaving anyways?
Yeah,
Don't leave us, man.
We're migrating.
Ah.
Yeah, so wala pang specific date, but soon.
Soon. Okay. Well, best of luck for you. And I'm sure you're gonna be great wherever you're going.
Alright.
Diba? That's the spirit, man. Yung ganun talaga eh. Kasi you can for me you can do anything in anywhere, 'di ba? Especially now at this age in the internet with the internet and all the information available na alam mo yun, literally at the tip of your fingers. And all you need is resolve to get things resolved.
Alright.
Diba? Oh, and that note,
Alright, I think we can wrap, man.
you can call it a wrap so you can go get your girl, man.
Alright.
Thanks
alright,
again,
Thank you.
Kel Fabie in the house for the Powerful Komiksman podcast. Hopefully we see him again soon, or anyway, anytime. Have a cake, man.
Alright,
Thanks.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, bro.